Alright, we are live. Hello everybody. Welcome to Utopia. My name's Mike. This is my very first Twitch stream, as apart from the test stream I did earlier today with my daughter. If you want to see her, you can check that out in the VODs. Tonight I'm going to be playing FTL because I know this game really, really well. I have about 300 hours in this game, but I still haven't full cleared it. I don't even have all the ships unlocked. There's one ship that I haven't unlocked yet. But I'm going to start tonight with the very first ship, Kestrel A. And I'm going to be trying to beat the game on hard with every ship. I can't run it no pause. I know some of the other streamers out here, some that I like Lethal Frag, Dolphin Chemist, to shout them out, play this game and can beat it without using the pause function, but I'm not that good yet, so I won't be doing that tonight. But I love this game. I love the game music. If anyone tunes in, let me know if the volume is off, and I'll adjust it, because this is my first stream. I've been messing with the volume over and over. Alright. New game. You guys want me to name them after you? The players? I can name the players after you. Okay, I will. Alright, so I do have some friends over. Hey, Code Marvelous, welcome. The volume's good, good. I changed it a little bit. So I do have some friends here today, so we're gonna make them go. Who's the pilot? Who wants to be the pilot? Dave's the pilot. Who's on the engines? Tish? Gabriel? Gabriel's on the engines. And who's on weapons? Amy? Amy's on weapons. If we lose people, I'll absolutely take people from chat as we gain more crew or lose crew. Alright. So Kestrel A is your base ship. It's got a pretty good initial loadout. It's got a burst laser 2, which is one of the strongest weapons in the game. Fires 3 lasers. It also fires a missile. Missiles penetrate shields, but burn resources, as you will see. If you've never played this game before, this is one of my favorite games. It's kind of a real-time space sim, but it gives you a pause function, so you can pause the action and consider your next move. You act as the captain of a little Federation ship, and the story will actually lead into it when I start. So, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the Rebel fleet can catch up, or it's really bad. Hey, how you doing, Greg? It's Greg, right? Good to see you here. If you've never played this game before, please feel free to ask a lot of questions. It is an older game. The basic controls are here. You've got systems here, weapons here. The systems are shields, engines, medbay, oxygen. There's 2 weapon systems here. There's doors, piloting, and sensors. Our crew is here with their health, and they also gain skills as they perform actions. This is my current dodge. This is the oxygen levels, which will change. If I open the airlock doors, you'll see the oxygen will start to drop out. This is my life. This is my shields. This is my fuel, my missiles, my drone parts, and my scrap. So the way this works is, I'm going to be trying to fight my way through 8 sectors of enemies and random events to get to a climactic battle at the end of the game, where I fight a huge flagship. I'm carrying stolen plans that the Rebels flagship, and I'm trying to get them back to my Federation headquarters before the Rebels destroy us for good. Every time I make a jump, it burns 1 fuel. Every time I fire a missile, it burns 1 missile. And every time I use a drone part, it burns a drone, but I don't have any drones yet. So like I said, I can pause the game, I can issue actions, and we're just going to get started. These little lines show the paths between jumps. The idea is to get as many jumps as you can before you reach the exit and go to the next sector. Every time you go to the next sector, the game gets a little bit harder. And there's opportunity to get more gear and upgrade your ship and acquire crew as you go. So I think we'll take our first jump. Let's see. You want to make sure you don't get cut off in pathing. These paths here don't connect to anything, so I'm not really going to mess with that. And all of these here don't do very well either. So overall, not a great layout for the starting sector. Probably going to jump into here, then down into the nebula, back up into the exit. Let's see what happens. You detect two ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show the pursuer is a pirate. So I'm going to aid the civilian ship. I power up my weapons and engage the pirate ship. Alright, so this ship has one laser and a stun gun. And it also has powerful shields that I'm going to have to punch through before I do any damage. So this isn't the best ship I could be fighting. Ugh. Every time a laser hits, it does 1 damage to their shields. Oof, that's rough. We're going to leave that be for now. The overshield also blocks missiles, but now that the overshields are down, I think I'm going to use a missile here because I don't want to take too much damage. Now I've disabled their weapons, their laser can't fire, and I can repair this hole in my ship where I have no oxygen. Ah! This game is very cheap on Steam, one of my favorite games. Like I said, I played about 300 hours in it. And it only cost me about $5 on sale. So if you guys like what you see, I'd check it out. Developed by 2 wonderful gentlemen. So every time you fire, there's a little timer that charges up your weapons. When they're green, they're ready to fire. Every time I fire, someone gets experience, whoever's on guns. And we killed that pirate, so that's great. Yo, NG ship is so hard. I'll be getting to it. Be beating the game with every ship. The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Maybe I can get a double reward. Nope. The civilian ship wisely made a fast retreat while you distracted the hostile ship. Alright. We took a little bit of damage. We've got some injured crew, so we're going to heal them up. When the medbay is off, healing doesn't occur, but when the medbay is on, they'll heal up slowly over time. What's your favorite ship to play as, Code Marvelous? NG? Is NG your favorite? Because it's really brutal. It's got a very hard start. It's worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space, even if it is only an unmanned craft. It arms its weapons. You should do the same. Stealth is really strong, but again, that's a hard start too, because you don't start with shields. Alright, so they have a hacking system here, so what they've done is they've launched a hacking drone into my ship, which will disable one of my systems while it's active. Landed in sensors, which is good. It won't do too much damage to me. Now, it has missiles, which will go through my shield, so I want to take them down right away. Took out my oxygen, which is kind of important, so we should fix that. While my oxygen's down, the oxygen will slowly drain out of my ship. The first sector is, yeah. Life for stealth. All the systems cost different amounts of money, of scrap, and stealth is a very expensive system, so starting with it gives you a huge edge, if you can, if you can manage it. Hey John, how you doing? The ship explodes, leaving behind rewards. Fantastic. So we have a little bit of scrap. And we're going to go right on to the next jump. While you are in nebula sectors, which are these jumps with the blue outline, or the purple outline, the pursuing fleet, which you can't even see yet, loses speed. They only move at about half speed. Thank you, Code Marvelous. That was awesome. Awesome of you. And, but also in nebula, your sensors are disabled, and there's a high likelihood of bad events. You can run into some nasty things. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Let's attack them! Don't like pirates. Power up weapons, alright? This ship's got 2 lasers, so it can do a little bit of damage. And they're heavy lasers, which means they do 2 damage per hit. That's very bad. We're going to burn a missile here so we can get our weapons back online. Since I took damage to my systems, I lose system power here. And it takes me a little while for our crew to repair. And now I have to recharge my weapon from 0. Now, as soon as their second laser comes up, I'm probably going to launch another missile, unless I can shoot my lasers into it first. Tried to be a lurker. You got outed. As long as I keep them on 1 laser, I'm pretty safe, because I do have 1 shield. Shields block lasers. 1 level of shield will block 1 incoming laser or projectile, except for a missile. Missiles go through all shields. Alright, they look like they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. So what they're doing now is they're charging their FTL. There's just like my little bar here, and once it's charged to full, they're going to try to jump away, and I'll get no reward. So we want to keep them here. Disabling the piloting means they can't jump. You can also disable engines, but engines usually have more hit points on it, so it's kind of better to aim for piloting. They hail you. You realize your ship is no match for yours. If you let us go, we can make it worth the while. So they offered me a little surrender deal, but I'm going to ignore it. You probably get more scrap by killing them outright. And we killed them. And we got 14 bits of scrap. Inside the ship is gathering information, but nothing seems useful. It's too bad. They really use a nice system grab. Alright, from here, I'd like to get another nebula jump in. And we're trying to maximize our jumps, even though I won't be able to go down. So I'm thinking 1, 2, and then we'll decide from there. Ooh, asteroids. This could be brutal. A pirate ship is lying in wait inside this asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. Turn and fight. And drones. That's really bad. So asteroids are other incoming projectiles. Alright, but now we've got their shields and weapons down, we should be okay. We don't have to worry about the medbay quite yet. Next thing we should hit is drones. Right, it's trying to escape, so we'll actually go for piloting. Even though I'm going to take some more damage. I could end this fight right now, but in the early game you really want scrap. I'm trying to get to 2 shields as fast as I can. So we'll kill him, and look, we got a bigger reward. So that's good. 1 missile, 1 drone, part 16 scrap. That's not bad. 16 is pretty good for Sector 1. So you saw me get hit in the engines. Every time you get hit in the engines, you lose a % to dodge. Based on each bar. And I can demonstrate that in a second. Here's my evade. It's at 15%. With someone manning the station, I get an extra 5% boost. And every bar of dodge, every bar of engines gives me 5% dodge, but it gets diminishing returns at a certain level. And if I lose the piloting goes down, or my pilot leaves, my evade drops to 0. The enemy ships function pretty much the same way. So if the piloting is disabled, they're going to get hit. Alright, this is a store, so we definitely want to visit the store. I don't have a ton of scrap for it, but we should check it out and see what there is. Let's take a look. If there's something good, I might sell my missiles. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Let's take a look. Okay, well, we can hire some crew, which at this point in the game isn't really worth it. We can heal up, and I like to keep myself in green, so I will heal 2 to stay green. We could buy a subsystem here, or a system, but none of these are really worth it at this point. We're really trying to focus on getting 2 shields. Both these weapons are kind of okay. They take a lot of power, and they don't fire so quick. Burst lasers are a little bit better. I still have 7 missiles, so we have enough to keep going. So I'm going to ignore everything here for now. But at least we got a heal. Weapons, you want to evaluate weapons based on power efficiency, right? So, like, the Burst Laser 2 is such a good weapon because it gives you 3 laser bursts, for only 2 power. You also have to consider the charge time. Burst Laser 2 also has a very quick charge time for giving you 3 laser bursts. And also fire rate. So the charge lasers, like the Charge Laser 4, which is in that store, will shoot 4 lasers. It takes about 20 seconds to charge. And then it shoots 4 lasers, but the lasers are timed a little farther apart. So when you're trying to punch through enemy shields, that does matter, since the lasers hit at a little bit longer of a space. And the shields come back up before you get all the way through. But in a pinch, those weapons will do. It kind of depends on what we find. It's a little early to be taking substandard weapons, though. The best weapon in the game is probably Flak 1, followed by Burst Laser 2, and then heavy lasers, burst lasers are pretty good. Depending on your setup, you can make a lot of weapon systems work. But if I find a Burst Laser 2 or a Flak 1, I'm going to sell whatever I have to get it, unless I'm like dead in space. A Mantis ship hails you through the storm. These are sacred Urgtag clan hunting grounds. You are prey. Shields up! Alright, so this has a troubling system and a teleport. So I've been boarded by Mantis. And it has 1 laser and a beam. So the 1 laser can knock out my shields, and then the beam will do some mad damage to me. So we're going to try to take those out as soon as we can. We also have a boarder. I'm going to keep my guy in engines until the first laser hits, and then I'm going to run over to assist the fight, because my guy's no match for a Mantis. Now that we've disabled the laser, we can take it a little bit easier. Now, beam weapons don't penetrate shields, so it's okay for me to let the beam weapon come up as long as the laser isn't fired. They're repairing their ship as they go. We can't see in right now because there's no sensors in a nebula. But once the weapon comes up, you want to fire. You want to wait till the weapon comes up. If you fire and damage the system while they're repairing it, and then they repair, it will put the weapon up right away. But if you wait for the weapon to come up and then damage it, the weapon will go back down. So you always want to wait. All in all, not a bad fight. I'm really looking to get 2 shields up right away. Need another 50 scrap. Ship explodes, and we get rewards. Hooray! Ooh, another store. Again, we can't really do anything with it yet. This is a great connector. This is the pursuing fleet. Every time I jump, it moves forward to the red line here, where it says warning. This fills all the way into the red line. If you're caught behind this line, you have to fight a harder-than-average enemy ship with an anti-ship battery assisting, which is like a huge missile that does 3 damage on hit and tears a hole in your hull, so it's really, really bad. Oh, I'm glad I could teach you something. If you have any other questions about the game, I'd love to tell you about it. There are, you know, the events are random, but there's a limited number, so I've seen most of them. The outcomes are random, so even knowing the events doesn't mean you can game the game, so to speak, but it does give you an advantage. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet, so we're gonna take the battle. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet! Alright, let's crush them. They've got a terrible system. So, when I play for fun, a ship like this, that's only shooting 1 laser, can't really do any damage to me at all. I'll shoot them. So what you can do is you can actually let the fight run, and farm experience for your crew. Every time you fire a weapon, you get experience on weapons. Every time you get a successful dodge, you get experience on engine and piloting. Every time you get every time something impacts your shields, if you have someone manning shields, they get experience on shields, and every time they reach a level, you get a bigger bonus. So you'll see here piloting 4 out of 13, so that means 9 more successful dodges, and I will get the next level, and I'll get a bigger bonus to my evasion. So you could just let this fight run and farm your experience up, but it's going to take a really long time, so I'm not going to do it, even though it would probably improve my chances of winning a lot. At full level, you get a much bigger bonus. The ship breaks apart, and you quickly salvage what you can. Hey Confast, welcome to the stream. Double rewards, that's fantastic. Alright, we're almost at 2 shields. 50. It's tough here because there's a store coming right up. But I think we should take the shields as soon as we can. So we can take them right now. We're going to do that. To get another level of shield, as you can see on the screen here, it takes 2 shield upgrades that cost increasing amounts. You can get up to 4 shields total. You need power to power the shields, so I bought some extra power. And again, as you go up, they cost more. So we're at 2 shields now, so that's going to really help our survivability, even though now we don't have any money for the store. And we can't really jump to it either, because we'll miss out on all these. So I think we're just going to go up and over. Alright, an unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. Should we accept the bribe? Nah, I don't think so. Looking at their weapons, pretty much can't hit us. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. You can actually recognize the weapon systems here before the fight starts and prepare yourself for what's coming. So, well, this is a beam drone and a beam weapon. Neither of them can penetrate shields, and this is a single firing laser, so it's not going to get through. So we can take it easy. In fact, I'll probably just stick auto fire on. It's good to see you guys here. Has anyone else played the game before besides John and Code Marvelous? I don't even know who's here. Greg, have you ever played before? This is Greg, right? Or is it Mark? There's so many of you guys. Kolakoma is from our Monday D&D group. We play D&D on Monday. It's a lot of fun. We just started a big campaign, and I can't wait to get back there on Monday. Mark. Okay. It is Mark. Have you ever played before? Ooh, a more generous bribe. 3 fuel isn't really worth that much scrap. Again, we're looking for scrap, so we're going to try to kill him and see if we get a better reward. There you go, 22 scrap, that's what we're looking for. The pirate explodes, and we get money. Thank you for the aid, I'm an arms dealer. Ooh, surprise store. Okay. I don't really have a lot of money. I could sell my missiles. Put me at 46. Not really enough to buy anything, so it's really unfortunate. Getting screwed a little bit this sector, but we're at 2 shields and we're alive. So, it's not the worst. We have a clear path to the exit. Ah, yeah, they've made a lot of changes since beta. A lot of great improvements. I'll talk about it a little in a second. We arrive at the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated rebel ship, impervious to the heat, moves in to engage. Alright, so they have a really nasty ion charge here. So we're going to want to disable that right away. Ooh, and cloak. So while they're cloaked, my weapons won't charge at all. But their weapons will, so this could get really hairy. Quickly. I'm looking for a dodge. No dodge. Automated ships also have above average evasion. Yikes. Oh boy, here comes the fire. Something else you might not know, the more shields you have up, the less fire there will be. So you want to always have as many shields up as possible when you're when you're at a star jump, because you'll get less fires in the hull. Alright. I want to think if I want to burn another missile, but I don't think I do. We'll see. I want to keep it here. I don't want it to cloak again. I think even if the ion comes up, it's not going to be able to have a significant charge before I get another shot. I'd like to jump before fire, but a little late. Alright. So, fire in the hull, we're going to vent it out. I can open the door to the airlock here, and I'm going to turn off the oxygen so it vents a little faster. Got a nice amount of scrap. As soon as it's empty, I'll turn the oxygen back on. Ah, piloting's down, that's real bad. We're going to be here for a while. We're going to get more fire. Okay. When a system burns out, you actually take a hull damage too, so we're just going to wait a little bit for the oxygen, then go. And we are going to... I think we'll actually do a preventive measure here. We're going to vent the rest of the ship in anticipation of the fire. We're going to take a little damage for this guy running. We don't want to vent the door room, because if doors go down, you don't want to have you don't want to lose door control. Ooh, this is bad too, huh? So now our oxygen's down. And I vented the whole ship, of course. But we should be able to handle it. We're gonna have to cycle repair. And we're gonna do this before we jump. I don't want to lose a crew. Oh boy, it's gonna be close. I think I'm gonna lose somebody. This guy's dead. Oh no! Oh, Dave! Not great. That was just poor play. You can get out of this without losing anybody. Alright, we're actually gonna jump away here before we get fired again. Even though I don't have full health. Bummer. Okay, this is gonna be a good jump though. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help! We're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders! Giant alien spiders are not something you want to mess with. There is a possible reward for picking it, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose a crew member. So we're going to leave them alone. You can defeat this particular mission if you have a certain system. If you have a boarding drone, you get a special text option that will defeat the spiders. And there's another weapon that you can have that will defeat the spiders, but I don't remember what it is. Boarding drone is the easiest way through, and you get a nice reward for it. But we're already down crew here, so not great. We're going to need a new pilot. Man, that backfired. Usually it's not so bad to vent everything, but RNG is RNG. Cool mistress. Alright, we've arrived at the exit. We could sell drone parts for scrap. I'm going to do it, because I'm not using drone parts. And scrap's always useful. I think we can get one more in. On this jump, it'll move to here. And then the next jump, I'll be able to jump back. I'll waste 1 fuel. Thank you. Someone delivered me snacks. That's nice. It's going to burn a fuel, but I want to get as much scrap in this sector as I can. So, some changes from the beta, Mark. They've added these little buttons here. Save crew positions and return crew to positions, which is great, because when things get frantic, your crew gets all scrambled around, but you can set everyone at a station, and then click them back to where they belong, and they'll just automatically go back to the stations you have to save that, which I should actually update. They've added you can man doors and sensors. They're combos. I'm not gonna eat them on stream, but I got like an infant-sized cup full of combos here, so that's nice. This is a double beam drone, so they're not going to be able to do any damage. This is actually a fire beam, which would be terrible. But yeah, so they added you can man the subsystems now for sensors and doors, which will give you the next level up. So if I put someone on doors, we're just going to auto-fire this down. If I put someone on doors, you'll see the doors will turn gray. Now they're locked, and if any boarders try to come on, they will have to punch through the doors. As you upgrade doors, it takes a little longer for them to punch through. If you man the sensor station, you'll be able to see the inside of the enemy ship. This is an automated drone, so it doesn't really matter. You can't see any crew. No real new information. Ooh, we got a lucky hit. So there is a random chance to hit enemy drones, either defensive drones or offensive drones, with your lasers. But if they have to line up in front of your gun as the gun shoots, like it has to actually connect visually on screen, and then the drone will explode. So you can, in some instances, try to time it to hit the drone, but really tough to do on purpose. So now, if we head to the distress, we'll have to take 2 jumps back to the exit, and we'll get screwed. So we're just gonna go, oh! We're gonna get screwed anyway. I jumped to the wrong place. But we'll probably survive. A pirate ship is lying in wait inside this asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. We'll turn and fight. It's got missiles and a laser. So we'll shoot 1 burst, and then we'll shoot 1 burst, and if we have problems, I'll add the laser. Now, I'm turning my oxygen off for now. It's okay, unless I get hit in the oxygen. Alright, we didn't take out their missiles, so I'm going to fire a missile myself. Ooh, and it was blocked by an asteroid, so that's a huge bummer. They're going to get another missile shot off. Right into the doors! That could be bad. We'll see. Alright, we got their missiles down now, so I'm not too worried anymore. We're going to take their shields out next, which will help them go down a little faster in the asteroid field. Just trying to jump away. So, I haven't disabled their engines or their piloting, but you can see enemy FTL is delayed. That's because the pilot has left. I'll actually show you. I'll pop into sensors. The computer AI usually prioritizes shield repair over any other system, and they will vacate stuff like piloting to go fix shields. So, it is predictable. There's a lot of RNG in this game, but enemy AI is pretty standard, so. Alright. We still have a situation. We have a new boarder. This is a Rockman. He's got a lot of health. We're gonna fight him one at a time. Should probably put our oxygen back on. Okay. As long as he's in the room, the weapon damage will remain, but as soon as he leaves, if the system isn't damaged, the damage will reset to 0. Or if I kill him, the damage will reset to 0. And I don't take any hull damage while they're damaging systems until it goes all the way to 0. Then I'll take a hull damage. So, we have to repair this breach. Well, we don't actually have to repair the breach here. Sometimes I'll leave a breach in a room that doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I will. That can backfire on you too, kind of like when I vented the ship earlier, but can't win without taking chances. So I jumped to the wrong exit here. So now we're going to have to, you'll see an above average fight. I'd love to upgrade my ship before I take this fight, because otherwise, on 2 engines, it's going to take longer to escape. So I'm actually going to burn a fuel here just to keep the run going, since I'm not going to do restarts. Just so I can get to a clear jump, so I can upgrade my ship. You can't upgrade your ship on jumps where there is an environmental hazard, like sun, or ion storm, or asteroid field. Now I can get another bar of engine. I think just 1 will be enough. And now we'll go to the exit. So you can see there's anti-ship battery. I'm definitely going to take one of those. They have a huge missile launcher here. This is a hull missile, I think. It'll do 4 damage to me if it hits me, which is not something we want. So we're going to try to take that out with lasers as well. We're going to actually put a missile into the shields and then laser down the missiles, hopefully. I should be able to fire a second missile. Ooh, not great. I should be able to fire a second missile before it gets a second missile. But now that I missed my missile shot, we're in trouble. I'm about to get hit with an anti-ship battery. If they hit me in the engines, it's probably game over. Alright. We're gonna let the oxygen go. You don't get a reward for killing this. So I'm just focusing on trying to live. This is really bad now. Oxygen and doors. But we should be able to heal. We're going to focus on getting out first. There's always a clean jump in the next system. Yeah, this is a really bad run. I did better with my daughter. We're out. NG controlled is usually a very friendly sector. You can get a lot of good stuff. So we're going to go NG. And now we have to fix the oxygen. So again, we're going to have to cycle repairs. As long as we have one person in the system repairing, it will continue the repair, even if you swap out. So like, when this guy's on low health, I'll run this guy in, and then run this guy out. Turn on the med bay. And he should be able to repair the system. Ooh, I left it too early. Still okay. We'll heal up. We have plenty of oxygen. Jump the gun. I also like to live dangerously. What's that from? Oh, Johnny Dangerously? Is that what it's from? The movie's so good. I haven't seen it in a long time. So as long as you have one power free, it'll automatically go into a restored system, but since I had all my power full, it didn't load the oxygen automatically. What's it from? Austin Powers! Oh my god. The older I get, the less I remember quotes about anything. It's crazy. I was just watching Austin Powers the other day. Yeah, that's Johnny Dangerously. It shoots through schools. Movie's so good. I'm trying to remember the actor's name now. Michael Keaton. His best movie, I think, Johnny Dangerously. Is the chat box showing up when you type? Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure. Pretty neat. Well, we're almost dead. Birdman was fantastic, but it's not really that funny. I mean, it's funny. One of my favorite movies, actually. You receive a wideband message. Free schematic samples! Be sure to visit our new military-grade drone store. Ooh, fantastic. So we got a free drone here, but we can't use it unless I buy the drone system. So right now it's just sitting in my scrap as free hull, sitting in my hull as free scrap if we find a store. You're greeted by a rare sight, a mantis ship that appears not to have noticed you. I think we should attack. It'll probably board us. Ooh, it's got missiles. I thought it was a laser. Gonna get boarded here. Well, let's see where he goes. We'll try to chase him around a little bit. We want to take their missiles out right away. I'm gonna burn another missile here. Of course, the missiles miss, but we're good now. Alright, so now that their weapons are down, I'm going to vent the entire ship and fight in the med bay. Hopefully before that system goes down. And their missiles are back, but this should take care of it. Alright, cool. Thank you for fighting in the med bay. Aw, running away so soon? We're just gonna hide out here. We'll seal off this breach and let the oxygen flow, though. As long as we keep their missiles down, we're gonna be pretty safe. Let's take a look, though. Ah, fire. I figured they had an NG. They were repairing it very quickly. Let's take out the pilot. Make it a little easier. Now everything's going to connect. Nice. Alright. Distress beacon? Why not? The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Ooh, their satellite system has gone haywire. Okay, so if I had a certain system here, I would get a blue option. Right now it's about 50-50 that I take weapon damage. I think I'm just going to leave them alone. I don't want to take more damage than I don't need to take. Alright, a store, that's good. We'll take 2 jumps to the store. And then we should be able to repair some of this hull damage and maybe find a good weapon. We're really at about 100 scrap after I saw what's in my hull, so that's good. An asteroid field? Yeah, let's explore. Ooh, fuel. Fantastic. Getting low on resources here. The NG can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The NG Hive at this beacon are selling equipment for just that. Ooh! So... This is going to be a tough decision. 17 for the drone. Okay, so... adding a heavy laser is good, and a heavy laser 1... it has a nice punch. It has a short recharge time. It only takes 1 power. But it's kind of a waste in your endgame weapon system. You don't really want one. But it is kind of a cheap addition, and I could fix myself up and still pick it up, even though I won't be able to equip it yet. I think I'm going to do that. Even if I sell my missiles at this point, I won't be able to put it online. Oh, this is another thing I didn't do. You kind of want to switch your lasers and your missiles here in the ordering, which you can see it actually rotates them on the hull. But when you take damage to your system, it will damage the weapon on the far right first, and then continue down. So in this configuration, if I take 1 damage, my burst laser goes down. I have to wait to fix that to get it back up. In this configuration, the missile will go down first. Once I get the heavy laser up, like I can actually put it up now. Yeah, we'll run with this, and if I can't punch through, I'll use the Artemis. You do want to save the missiles. Yeah, it's really useful to know. You always want your most powerful weapon in the last slot, so it's always up. Or it's up as long as you can keep it up. Let's... Well, let's go here. Gives me more options. A strange vessel approaches. A digital message appears on your view screen. This is an automated merchant. Refill this vessel with fuel and it will supply you with drones. Well, I'm not using drones and I'm low on fuel, so no thank you. That's a shame. Oh, another store. That's so sad to see. We need to kind of book it now. We're running out of room in this sector. You receive a distress call from a nearby NG ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, we got a teleportation bomb here, which will go through my shields. It won't do hull damage, but it can really be bad for my systems. I'm not going to know what it is till it blows up. So, let's see. They're Mantis, but no teleport, so that's good. Their laser's not going to hurt me, so we don't have to worry about that. Now you can see what I mean by when you're looking at weapon systems, you want to consider timing. This takes 9 seconds to charge. This takes about 12, I think. I'd have to look in the ship menu. But you want systems that are gonna cycle quickly, so you get more shots. And you want systems that have similar timing. Because right now, I'm basically waiting to fire a huge salvo. And, so I'm not going to shoot my heavy laser until the burst laser goes. Alright, well, we didn't get the bomb. Alright, it's an ion bomb, so that's not too bad. It knocked out one of my shields temporarily, but it still can't hit me, so we're okay. Alright, that was some good bit of damage. We'll go shields here next. Once the shields are down, the heavy laser will be a lot more effective, because I can fire it every 9 seconds. And it's gonna die anyway, so no problem. Alright, we got some fuel, we needed that. Let's see if we can get a double reward! Yes! We got a crew member back. Fantastic. They thank you for the assistance, and when you tell them of your mission, one of the NG asks if he can assist your crew. You welcome him aboard. Alright! We got a weapons guy back. And we should rename him... Alright, Mark, you're on board. You're on the weapons. NG. Repair much faster than humans. I think it's 1.5 times repair speed. But they do a lot less combat damage, and they're a little bit squishier when they're fighting. Alright. Going to the store now would be pointless. So we're going to continue on towards the exit. Okay, so I have options here. You notice an NG colony hiding on the other side of a nearby moon. Turns out they're excavating an equipment cache. They suggest it might be used to lure the rebel fleet. So, I can booby-trap the cache, which has a chance to delay the rebel fleet, which means I might get a few more jumps in. Cost me 2 missiles, but I already passed the store. If I wasn't already past the store, I might consider it, so I get some more scrap, visit the store. But if I secure the cache, I might just get, you might get an augment, you might get a weapon, you might just get scrap. So, ooh, that's weird. Is it still like that? Am I see-through? Maybe just the headphones? It's weird because nothing's changed in the room, so... I'm just going to take this. Ooh, and I got a system repair drone and some scrap, so that's pretty good. That'll be more scrap when I sell it at a store. Now, I want to get 2 jumps in, but I don't think I can. If you look real close, I know I'm leaning like right into the camera, but you can actually count hexes on the screen. It's about 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexes. And then you can see here on the tiles, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to come right about here on the next jump. I might be able to squeeze this jump in. What do you think? You think I should try to squeeze 2 jumps in? You know what? Even if I squeeze this jump in, it'll overtake the exit. So I'm just going to have to go straight for it. I don't want to fight another one of those. Oh! Oh, I would have taken another crew member. You find a space station set up for travelers. Browsing through its listings, you find a tavern full of mercenaries for hire. A space tavern. Yeah. They only serve that blue stuff in the Star Wars cantina. You look for crew members that can't afford anyone, so we're just going to have to move on. Yeah, I would have gotten this jump in and been here, but then on this jump, like, even if I jumped here, it probably would have overtaken the exit, so I made the right call. Spavern? Is that a drink? Is that like spotting? You've arrived at the long-range beacon. Alright. Ooh, let's see. The beacon at first glance seems home to a junkyard, but it reveals itself to be a ramshackle market. So I could trade missiles for drones. Again, I'm not really using drones, so I'm gonna let it go. Space Tavern. Just floating in space. Not even represented. Well, we're ready to move on. Yeah, see? I would have been screwed. Through 2 sectors, I'm not doing great. I had to spend a lot of money fixing up the hull. Spent about 50 or 60 scrap on hull repair, which puts me way behind on weapons. I do have 9 missiles left, but I'm going to start running into ships with 2 shields, so 4 lasers is enough, but I might still need to use missiles. So the next upgrade I'm probably going to take is a weapon upgrade, but we are behind. Oh boy, and we have a tough choice. In the abandoned sector, we'll fight really tough ships full of enemies that suck the air out of rooms. Not great. And the Mantis homeworlds will also fight really hard ships with a lot of boarders. We don't really have a great anti-boarding party. Both sectors have tough boarders, though. The homeworld sectors also give a chance at a unique quest. I don't think I'm really equipped for this one, though. I would need more weapon systems, I think, to trigger the quest. Again, I haven't played in a long time, so I don't remember everything. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. We've got a good layout. We can come up 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and it connects over into this dense middle area. You kind of want to see as many jumps as you can, so you can find stuff like stores and quests. I have this little option enabled where you can see the pathing, but you can't actually, it won't reveal what's in, if there's a store or a distress until you are adjacent. So jumping to an area that is adjacent to a lot of points is good, because it gives you more information. I think I'm going to go up. Hi, dog. We got some dogs in the house today. You fancy you see something moving, but all remains still. That's a shame. Dead jump is a waste of fuel with no reward. Alright, distress beacon, let's go! Wonder what Rockmen sound like. They probably sound like every other voice I've done. Hello! We used our last FTL fuel to jump to this station. They indicate a burnt-out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this sector. We've been stranded ever since. Okay, so I can give them fuel, and then I'll get a reward. But I will be down to 3 fuel. And in Sector 3, fuel costs a little more. So it's a risk. I'll get 3 jumps. And we've kind of gone vertical, so I don't have a lot of distance. But I think it's worth. Even at 3 fuel. Let's take it. Oh, we got a nice weapon. Okay, thank the gods, we can finally get out of here. We're jumping straight home, so take this extra weapon. We won't need it. So it's not the best weapon, but it can give you 4 shots. So at the next opportunity, I'll probably sell off. It does also take a lot of power. I'll probably sell off my Artemis and system repair and swap this in. We'll see. Something I can hold on to. Can stay flexible with it. Another distress beacon. Let's see if we can get fuel back. We're looking for a store. 2 jumps to a store. Okay, this is another event where having a certain system will give you a special option. If you have a beam weapon, you can cut the ship out carefully and not take any damage. So right now, I have an option to try to dislodge the ship and shoot at the rocks where I might take damage, and I might get a better reward, or I can just destroy the ship, and I'll get a smaller reward, but I'm going to take that one. Alright, we got some fuel, that's good. Decide the pirate is not worth saving, and fire a few volleys into their hull, causing the ship to depressurize and break apart. Oh. They're going to float through space. You move in to loot the remains. Do I feel sorry? No. Pirates are scum, and they'll always be scum. You're immediately hailed by an impressive-looking Mantis ship. Well, the guns don't look too impressive. Your ship would make a mighty fine prize. Prepare for battle. Okay, they're gonna board me. 1 is okay, but we're gonna need to send in reinforcements. This MG alone is gonna get crushed. Alright, their 2 lasers are of no concern, so I'm gonna focus down shields first so I can make this a quick battle. We're going to delay the heavy laser because it does a little more damage if it punches through. Higher breach chance. Now we can actually do this. I'm going to rotate the enemies. So the enemy will only damage the person that is on its square. And if you run the guys out and run them back in, they stack in a certain order. The first person in goes to the weapon station. The second person in will go to the next empty square, and then they'll rotate around. So I can actually run them both out, run them in a different order, and they'll just swap positions, and then I can soak damage up onto the NG instead, on a mark. That way I can get a little more combat time. Alright, they're trying to escape. Oh, and they're going to jump right away. That's really too bad. I'm not going to get them. Ooh, so that's good. I pulled them away. I pulled them away from piloting by damaging the shields. I'm going to keep a guy in weapons here to try to get the fire a little bit faster. And I'm going to... Oh, it's too late. They're going to go. Damn. Oh, this is the quest. They made an emergency FTL jump, but it looks like they didn't mask their signatures. You can follow them. Okay, we'll follow them. That's why they jump so quick. They're meant to escape. This is the Mantis Homeworld quest. I don't remember what it does. But, I think I need a Mantis to actually win it. If I don't have a Mantis crew, I don't think I can get the best reward. At the end, you fight a Mantis captain. So we'll see. Here's the quest marker. We still don't see a store. I want a store to get fuel. So I'm going to jump here first. See if I can find a store, then down. Actually, we'll go 1, 2... This is a tough decision. Yeah, Dan, I'm glad. It's a really good game. It's hard. You know, Darkest Dungeons is hard too, but it feels a little, like, bit more of a grind. This game is pretty tough too, though. You know, like I said, 300 hours. I'm using pause. You can still lose a run, even with an easy start ship. So what do you think? Should I go for the store and fuel? If I go down, this connects to the quest. So if this is a store, I'll be able to get to the quest. But I'm not going to get fuel on this quest marker. This is going to move to a second quest marker before it resolves. So if I want to finish the quest, I probably have to go right at it, but I might not have the fuel to get there. If I go up, I'll probably find the store, but I'll probably lose out on the quest. Let's risk it. No pain, no gain. Okay. Asteroid belt and an automated ship. Prepare for a fight. Alright, it's got 2 lasers. Yes. Yes, that's true. FTL can just crush you out of nowhere, even if you prep really well. And Darkest Dungeon... You know what it is I like the resource management aspect of Darkest Dungeon a lot. I like all the prep, but I wish it had a few more areas, a few more different enemy types. And I really felt like I put about 50 hours into it, and then like I played a run about 15 hours, and then I played another run for about 45 hours and made it to the Darkest Dungeon, and then I got slammed. So I was kind of bummed. Kind of like the first time you get slammed at FTL, but it only takes you about 2 hours to get to the end of FTL and realize you're terrible. Where it takes so much longer on Darkest Dungeon. Oh, that's cool. We're taking damage. That's not cool. We really have to penetrate here. Ugh. Automated ships have such high dodge. This could be a really long fight. I want to knock out... I'm actually going to aim for piloting here. And I'm actually going to wait for an asteroid to come in on him. Okay, it missed, so... Alright, with piloting down, it's going to take hits. Good. Good. With that laser down, we probably won't get hit. Let's say that we get hit. Next, I'll take shields, end the fight as fast as we can. Alright. And we're good. You're forced to be around your in-laws game. It's cool because you can take it on the iPad too. So you can take it anywhere. Alright, we got a fuel, so that's good. 20 scrap. Not so bad. Yeah, exactly. Darkest Dungeon, you don't find out you've lost until you're 20 hours too late, and then you realize you're never going to catch up. So, you know, it's going to be a while. Like, I'll probably play it again. I want to get through this first. I want to beat all the ships, and then I'll probably do a Darkest Dungeon run. I gotta get into the habit of playing every night. Okay, this is the quest. You catch up with the manned ship, only to see them transferring crew to an even bigger ship. So now they've got a missile launcher. Not you again. Time to take out the big guns. So I'm actually gonna go... I'm gonna try to use my missiles to take this missile launcher out quickly, and then I'll switch back to heavy laser. I'm gonna take a missile shot. I'm also gonna get boarded. 2 in the med bay. At least they're in the med bay. But even in the med bay, I'm gonna have to... Uh-oh. That's not what I want. Where are they going? Okay. This is worse. They're gonna take doors out very, very quickly. And if they take the doors out and I've vented the ship, then I'm gonna be in trouble. But I think we're going to vent it anyway. We should be able to fight them a little bit until it vents, and then they should run somewhere else. Hopefully they don't run into piloting. We're going to wait for the missile. Nice. Before we take a shield, before we take our engine offline. We want the dodge, and we whipped on everything, so that's great. If the missile hits here, I'm going to lose Gabriel. Oh boy. This could be bad. And we lost shields. Not great, but they're not really attacking with shields. So that's not too bad either. Well, unfortunately, we didn't disable the missiles. Our next missile is going to go into their shields. Don't die, Gabriel. Oh boy, it's coming. It's coming! It's coming! Oh. Alright, that's not so bad. That's why we left that breach there. That fire is going to go out by itself. I want to take the shield out now, and then try to laser down the missiles. Alright, and that will be the last missile we spend here. They've got high dodge. Come on, weapons. Alright, we're gonna vent this too. And I'm just waiting for it to stay in the oxygen. Alright, they're trying to run. But they're repairing shields, so we're gonna try to take shield down all the way. You know what we should actually do is disable the teleporter and shields, so they can't teleport back and repair. So we'll see if we can do that real quick. Too late. Ooh! Alright, we're gonna take this deal. We're getting slammed. This is a great weapon. So we're gonna take the deal, and we're gonna escape. And we're gonna take another hull damage from this, but that's not so bad. Alright, something to know. If you have a breach and you seal it off, it will not drain oxygen from the ship, but if you open the doors, it will slowly leak oxygen out of the entire ship, so you want to make sure it's sealed. Another thing to know is oxygen will refill your ship faster with the internal doors open. It will equalize. So if I had all the doors closed and then open these doors, I would just be losing oxygen here, But if I open all the doors, you might actually get a split second of time where this equalizes out with the rest of the oxygen of the ship. So that can be useful if your timing is on, which so far I haven't been perfect. Alright, we still haven't found a store, so running out of fuel here is real bad. Onwards! This run could end quickly. Intruders. Okay. Alright. A young mantis in a charred uniform is teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the NG and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The NG have already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. So, there's options here. If I side with the fugitive, I could get a mantis crew, or I could lose a crew. But I'm gonna try to take the crew. If I lose a crew, the run's probably gonna end without a victory. Let's roll the dice! Nice, we got Maxwell, which is perfect, because he's already trained on shields, which is what we need. Now we're gonna have to fight this NG ship, and there's a hacking drone coming. So we actually have... Oh, I forgot to put my flak on. I was gonna say, we have a great weapon here, but we didn't put it on. Engines isn't the worst. This beam weapon could be trouble. This ion, every time it hits, it's going to lose me 1 bar of shield, which will come back after this timer goes off. After it hits me a 3rd time, it's also really fast firing. After it hits me a 3rd time, I'm going to drop the 1 shield, and the beam weapon will be really bad. So we're going to try to burst shields and take the 3rd hit to weapons. Nice. With the ion down, we're pretty safe. It has a defense drone here, but it's a defense 1, which isn't so bad. Wow, we got hit. Oh, it's a defense 2. Ooh, that's real bad. I might not be able to win this fight. Might have to jump out. If I had flak, it would have been okay. We'll see. That was a good dodge. We want to fire all 4 bursts together. We're going to focus on shields now. The defense Mark II will shoot down incoming lasers, so it makes it a lot harder. We're going to stick it around for a little bit. We need the fuel. Okay. No shields against a beam weapon. Not the best, but not the worst. Alright, we hit the beam. Our next shot's gonna have to go back into shields. Oh boy, we lost weapons. And I think we're just gonna dip. Ooh, a store. Alright. Just in time! Fantastic. We're gonna sell the system repair drone. We're gonna sell our missile. We're going to sell our charge laser. Because Flak 1 is coming up. And this is Beast. This is actually a great system now. So we're going to need 2 more system power. Which is 85. We can afford it. We're going to need some fuel. Oops, I know I keep going back to the same thing. Another heavy laser would be really good, but we can't afford it. I'm gonna buy some power. This is actually a beast system now. We might actually have saved the run with this. So I'm gonna repair up a little bit. So Flak shoots 3 slow-moving projectiles, but that's 3. So combined with my other 2 lasers, this shoots 3, this shoots 1. I can now shoot 7 projectiles, so I can chew through shields pretty well. Flak 1 is also better than Flak 2, I'd say, because it has a much shorter charge time. So let's take a look. Burst laser 2 charges in 12 seconds, Flak charges in 10, and heavy laser charges in 9. So 12 seconds to get the first salvo off, And then if we take the shields down, we can put a lot of damage in very quickly. With another good laser weapon, or even a beam weapon at this point, we can probably take on the flagship. Gonna heal up to green. Perfect. Perfect timing. It'd be great if we still had 5 crew, but still. Alright, how many jumps can we get in? 1, 2... Nope, this only connects here, it's not worth. This connects down, so 1, 2, 3, and out. Can I get 3? 1, 2... probably not. I'll probably have to take 2 and leave. Buy fuel for drone parts, sign me up! Now we're flush with fuel. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? I'm gonna say yes. They might give me a down payment, but there's no way I'm taking another jump. Oh, to the next sector, so that's great. Take this bit of scrap as a down payment, and we get a quest mark in the next sector. That's good. Another store that we're not gonna see. We've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Let's go! Oh, and a free weapon! That's fantastic. This is endgame now. If I can get this Hull Smasher Laser Mark II online, it's not really efficient for power, but I could definitely take the flagship. A settlement still loyal to the Federation hails your ship. Fantastic. So if you look here, I have 3 more available weapon upgrade bars. And the Hull Laser 2 takes 3. So I'd have to max upgrade weapons to have everything online. And that will cost a lot. 190, 265 scrap. But it's a goal to work for. It also has a really slow charge time. 15 seconds. But that would bring my total projectiles up to 10, and this does a lot of damage, especially to empty rooms. So what you want to do is smash through the shields with these weapons, and then target an empty room with this, so you can do 6 hull damage with 1 full burst. And you can take the flagship down very quickly. The only other weapon I'd be looking for now is maybe another flak cannon. If I got another flak cannon, I'd probably replace one of these 2 with it. I'd probably also take another Burst Laser 2. Again, if I took another Burst Laser 2 here, I wouldn't be able to run the Hull Laser 2. But since the Burst Laser 2 has a faster charge time, I'd take it over the Hull Laser. It also only takes 2 power bars, so it would leave me a little leeway. To the next sector. Alright, Mantis controlled again, or Rock? Rocks usually have a lot of missiles, and since I'm low on hull, Mantis also has a lot of missiles. Like, I'd love to have a defense drone here to shoot down missiles. I also have a Mantis crew, so I might get blue options, so we'll go there. You also get blue options for NG and Mantis sectors. So we're going to go to the Mantis sector. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Ooh, store right off the bat is bad. You only get so many stores per sector, and again, I don't really have the scrap to spend here. I don't want to sell any of my weapons. I could sell this. The only thing I'd be going to the store for now is fuel. I could go 1, 2, 3. I'd be cutting it close. It wouldn't be so flexible. So I'm going to ignore it. Nearby Mantis mining operation is using NG slave labor. You want to emancipate the slaves, but there's too many Mantis, so you lay low. Too bad. I would have gone in guns blazing. Mantises don't scare me with their little hands. Sharp hands. Alright. Intruders on board. Alright. 2 Mantis is nothing to worry about. Prevent the ship. Rally in the med bay. 1 guy on doors. We'll let him hit me like twice, just to let the oxygen drain. We should make it to the med bay in time. We'll actually run him into doors. Nah, you know what? We'll leave him. Ooh, but we should probably close the doors so we have oxygen in it, huh? That'd be good. And of course they're fighting here, but that's okay. We can cycle out. And they'll be dead shortly. Alright, cool. Alright, close the doors, turn on the oxygen, seal off the problem. Now that we have good weapons, it's time to start looking at subsystems, I think. Stuff like level 2 doors, level 2 oxygen, more engine upgrades. Level 3 shields is also on the radar. You really want to focus on your weapons and your shields. Like, I'm good on weapons now. Of course, I haven't had a fight, but I should be good on weapons clear through to the end. So I'm looking for level 3 shields. And maybe doors. Doors can be super useful, especially in a Mantis sector. But we're gonna just... How much are doors? I think they're 25. 35. Not worth. I still might need to buy fuel. Alright. If I go here, I see this jump. If I go here, I see this jump. I can go 1, 2, 3. And still make it across. So we'll go like this. Alright, we finally got a fight, and they've got a beast of a weapon. This hail is merely a distraction! Ha-ha! And they raise their shields and weapons. Unbelievable. Crafty, crafty Mantis. Alright, now you can see the full power, full destructive power of my system, unless we get destroyed by this burst laser. Black is slower firing, so you can fire it a little early. Alright. Crushed! I thought they were sending a boarder, but they don't have teleport, so that's good. Let's take a peek, see what's inside. Wow, they are getting messed up. Nice. Crushed! 24 scrap and 2 fuel. That's good. I'll take it. Nothing down here. This connects to a lot. I'm gonna go up. I might be able to see this jump. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. This will be 1, 2, will be about here. I'm gonna lose both these jumps anyway. So I'm gonna just move forwards. Okay. Again, I might get a crew or I might lose a crew. You detect and retrieve an escape pod floating nearby. You consider returning it to space when you learn it's Mantis. What do you think? Should I keep it? There is a blue option available on this also, but I don't have the setup. You know, you don't figure out most of the blue options until you use different starting ship setups, because they give you systems like boarding or stealth, and you start with them, and then you see a lot of these blue options as you play. So, I think I'm going to pry it open. Nah, you know what? It's a really tough call. What do you think, other room? Pry it open or jettison? Alright, they vote pry it open. Let's see. Oh! We lost Mark. Mark, you're dead. That's too bad. It's not what we wanted. But playing it safe never gets you anywhere. That's a real shame. 3 crew is a lot less effective than 4. So our crew has some experience now. Gabriel is a level 1 engineer. Amy's a level 1 pilot. Maxwell is still trained on shields. don't have a weapon guy. I don't think I need a weapon guy because our first salvo is so strong. So I'm going to leave that empty. Alright, we're going to come up and around to this quest. The captain says, I claim this vessel for my clan. Good hunting. Alright. It's got missiles, so I'm going to take a hit. Ion doesn't really do anything here, so I can nuke him over to weapons. Let's take a peek. They've got an NG. Putting a guy in weapons will make my weapons charge a little faster. We're going to wait for everything to be loaded. Okay. So we took some damage, but everything seems to be okay. And we did take out their missile launcher. I'm probably going to split shots now. Shields, and then laser. You can see the flak move a little slower. So you want to time your shots so the flak hits first. Flak is better against shields than against hull. It does this heavy splash damage. You also want to target it in the middle of a bunch of rooms. It has an area of effect here. So if you put it in the middle, it has a better chance to hit. One laser shot should be fine. Got some more scrap. Moving on up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're immediately hailed by an impressive-looking mantis ship. I think we got this one already. Prepare for battle. What do they got? They got 4 lasers, and I'm getting boarded. No thank you. Well, I want to keep the dodge here. We gotta keep an eye on our mantis' health. Alright, we're gonna run them. Forget this, prepare to retreat. Oh my god, they're jumping right away. Unbelievable. Again, I'm not gonna get anything. That's a real shame. There's no way I'm gonna hit it. When it says jump imminent, you've got about 3 or 4 seconds. Huh. We got this quest again. Interesting. I think at this point I can afford another something. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of scrap for this, though. Yeah, I know, right? The real scrap is the friends you jettisoned out of the airlock along the way. They leave so many bodies. Ah, they're a little stronger this time. They're still going to board me. Let's see with how many. Alright. We're going to oxygen. We're going to vent. We're going to start with the oxygen room. We're going to vent from this side of the ship over. We'll seal off doors in the pilot's chamber. We're going to stop here in oxygen because they can take down oxygen really quick. We want them to put damage on my guy. Just for a second. While it vents. Did I even vent? Now we're going to run. We don't want them to destroy oxygen. Okay. Alright. They've got heavy shields, so we're going to start with shields. Okay. We should be okay. Depends on how long they let this ion charge for. The ion is the real trouble. Okay, we gotta wait for the burst laser to come up. Nice. We're trying to run. Okay. Maybe I'll have a little more time. We can, since their shields are completely down, we can fire right away. Uh-oh. 41 scrap and a chain laser. That's actually really good. just because it's about 60 scrap. I don't think I'll do better if I kill them. So we'll let them live. Still need to store to convert it to scrap, but not bad. We didn't really take damage either, so that was really good. So we've got a quest, then down, then over, then out. A lot of scrap here. I can consider getting another shield. I wouldn't have the power for it. Let's hold off and see if there's another store. You escort the ship to the requested beacon. Much to your dismay, you're ambushed by a rebel ship. You walk right into their trap! Well, they're pretty weak, but they've got drones, so let's see what they've got. Is it an ion intruder? That would be real bad. This is going to cause a hull breach, and then it's going to walk into other systems and shut them down. At least it started in sensors. We're going to run in the doors here, keep it locked in. It does have 3 lasers here, so I can be hit. I'm worried mostly about this drone, though, because if it walks into my shield room, it's going to be much worse. We're actually going to start with shields, because 3 shields, we want to take it down so we can fire at them a little bit more. Well, we got 1 down. Alright, in here. It's going to stun. This is what we didn't want. This is really bad. Alright. We lost the heavy laser. That's a shame. I horribly mistimed this now. Alright, we still got another one down here. Ooh, our oxygen's out too. That's bad also. This is rough, I'm not gonna lie. We've got to shut out this. We've got a new seal in the bulkhead. We need a pilot. We lost our envy, which is really sad. Otherwise, we would be able to tear out of this pretty easily. Might lose Maxwell now. Well, we'll find out. See how long his stun lasts. Well, getting hit's not gonna help. Mistimed again. No, run, Maxwell, run! Okay. Alright, we're alive. Why do you want to run where there's air? Not great. Well, we're getting hit with everything. We should probably just focus on the med bay here, since we're so close to losing all our crew. No, we're gonna kill him. This was close, but we're gonna be okay. Alright. Nice! Reconstructed teleport. We're not using, ooh, we don't have teleport yet, but if we get it, that'll be really helpful. Reconstructed teleport heals your crew members whenever you use the teleport, which is fantastic. Great for boarding strategies. I don't really have the crew for it, so I'm probably not going to buy a teleport. But it's there. Hang in tough. Hang in tough. Now we might want to think about 3 shields. We're a little low on hull. One bad ship could end it. Losing that crew was so big. Having an NG is really important. Did we see these? I think we saw these and there was no store, right? We came here. And we came here. Yeah, so there's no store here. So we should definitely get shields. Alright. Feeling a lot better about myself. Let's let the shield charge up. Let's go. Ooh, glad we got shields. Okay, who knows why the Mantis would venture so close to the sun? Yeah, really glad I got shields. They've got a lot of lasers here. But they're all going to be firing at odd times, so it's not too bad. But we're definitely going to go weapons first. Again, we want to keep our shields up, which is why we're prioritizing weapons here. Because the less weapons they have, the less damage they can do to our shields, and the more shields we have up, the less fire we'll get. And the more shields they have down, the more fire they will get. In fact, it destroyed them right away. How about that? Perfect. Getting hairy. Getting hairy in Mantis Town. 1, 2, 3. You come across a mining colony. Do you have extra explosives? I can give them missiles for scrap. Done deal. Not using missiles anymore. Alright, can I make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is really close. This is really close. I don't think I can. This is really close. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. We're leaving. Ooh, yeah, let's attack the rebels. Missiles, great. Just what I didn't want to see. And they're gonna board me? What you got, bro? Hey, these guys look like they have some combat skill. Their missiles down, otherwise I would leave. Because I wouldn't want to take a missile and lose a crew. How long is my oxygen off? About a jump and a half. They're toast. Wow, all the misses at the end. Unbelievable. Now, do we steal the civilian supplies? Yup. Nice. They hand over the supplies. That's why my good guys are bad guys. I don't know. You know, I'm just in it for the scrap. That's the bottom line. Appears to be mostly equipment meant for automated farming. Well, you support those rebels. I'm going to keep blowing them up. Okay, Zoltan homeworlds can be really nasty. But I think I'm going to go there. There's a chance at a nice quest. Now, Zoltan is usually a nebula sector, which is not great because I don't have a ton of fuel, but there's an early source, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, and there's clean jumps before I get into the nebula, so I can take advantage of all these jumps, hit the store, run into the nebula, see what I can do there, and then out to the exit. Yeah, I have to come through the nebula anyway, so we'll start up. Huh? I'm good. Okay, they're also going to have shields, though. You arrive in an asteroid field and are greeted by a Zoltan guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you're in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. I don't have time for this. Well, getting mind controlled in the piloting is real bad, especially when they have a Burst Laser 3. So, I'm gonna run the engine guy there, even though it's a long distance. He should make it before the Burst Laser fires. If I put my Mantis in, is not going to be the best. He'll just slaughter my guy. Should make it before piling goes down. Alright. Luckily we're in an asteroid field, which actually helps me here, because it's taking down their overshield. Should be able to take the weapon out nice. That might have actually been a Burst Laser 5, judging by the charge time. Alright, now we're going to heal him up. Mind-controlled enemies have increased damage and health. They have damage resistance. So while he's taking damage when he's mind-controlled, he can actually take a little bit more. Take that out. We won't have to deal with that again. Take a peek. 2 Zoltans. Nothing to worry about. Alright. That worked out well. Could have been a lot worse if we weren't in an asteroid field. We're taking extra salvo to get through their overshield. 2, 3, 4. You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please! You're interrupted by fire. Okay, let's kill them. They got a nasty missile. They're gonna board me. Ooh, couldn't lock them in. Now we can't, though. Didn't really do this right. Don't take the oxygen out, okay. Alright, missile launcher down, that's what we wanted. Soften them up here a little bit. Wait for our Burst Laser 2 to charge. Put our oxygen back on. Take our medbay off. Oh. Too slow. I'm gonna get another missile shot off. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we're gonna get another missile shot off. To the medbay! Oh, that's a big missile. Unbelievable. That was a misplay. Targeted the wrong room there. Should have taken the missile out first. 4 hull damage we didn't need to take. The little things that add up. Too bad. Maybe a little repairing song. Oh my gosh, like all those pirate songs that Raffy loves to listen to. So I have a friend whose favorite music is basically the soundtrack to Assassin's Creed 4. All the songs on that game are songs that I've heard before, because he just listens to them all the time. A message broadcast from a nearby planet announces the presence of a Zoltan monastery, like a tourist trap. No dead jump. Alright, can we go 1, 2, 3? You know what? I want to hit this. That'd be a lot harder. So let's go to the store first. I think we have something to sell. Oh yeah. Chain laser. No. Yeah, too long of a charge time. Island shooter's worth a good amount. We're actually close to getting this laser online. but we need to definitely make some repairs first. Let's fix the full. We have a lot of scrap. Burst Laser 1's actually not bad either. Let's think about this. So to get my Burst Laser 2 online, I still need to spend... My Hull Laser 2, I still need to spend... was it 265 plus power, 30, 60, 90. It's actually 100. 365. Or I could sell it for 37. Buy the Burst Laser 2 for 50. So 17. Then it would only cost 165 plus power. And it shoots a lot faster. It's not the best weapon, but it's not the worst. We're in Sector 5. I think I have enough time to get the Hull Laser online. And it really does give you a huge damage boost on the flagship. But by the same token, I'm going to want to max out my shields, and I don't know if I'll have enough scrap to do that if I don't make this deal. I want to start pumping into engines too a little bit. I really need crew. Might have to buy crew later on. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of the reconstruction teleport. I'm going to buy the burst laser. Buy a bar of engines. Buy some fuel. Alright. We'll go from here. We're going to focus on upgrades now. This will be my endgame system unless I find something better. It's not the best, but it's enough. I'd love to get a system like hacking or cloaking. That would really round this out. And then have a good shot at the flagship. So, we'll see. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting, looking for something to do. This is a nasty ship. But I need the scrap. I'll probably take most of its weapons down right away, so we're going to go for it. It's got a flak 2. Really nasty. If I didn't think we weren't going to get it on the first salvo, I would not be here. Alright, well we didn't get the flak, but everything is mistimed now. And we're dodging the missiles, so that's good. Still took damage. Nasty weapon. Alright, we got the flak 2 down, but we're still getting missiled. Really want to get rid of the missiles. We're gonna just sink one laser into that, though. Of course. Now that the shields are a little down, we should be able to hit this missile system quickly. Wow. Oh, great. Getting shot up here. One more missile hit. And it's gonna hit right in the piloting again. Unbelievable. Okay, well, let's fix doors first. We're gonna have a slow leak of air here. That wasn't great. Okay. This should stabilize with oxygen now. We'll send the better repairers in. close that breach. Oops. Alright, we made it. Rough stuff, man. Oh. Rough stuff. We need like 2 more crew members. 1 in weapons, 1 in doors. Alright. I'd love to find a Zoltan here in the Zoltan homeworlds. This nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. Fuck the 5-0. Don't seem prepared to risk your leaving with their coordinates, so they're gonna hit us with more missiles. Great. There's a lot of lasers. We're gonna need some dodges here. Engines max. Alright, that was a great first volley. We should be able to focus right down on the weapons. We'll get 1 more missile here, but our heavy laser should fire before something comes up. Nice. Alright, everything's down. Take a peek. Oh yes, no sensors in the nebula, huh? Five fuel, 21 scrap, 6 missiles. The fuel is good, but 11 doesn't scare me. Hi Joey! Thanks for tuning in. 11 fuel doesn't really scare me. It's worth a lot now. Fuel is, I think, 4 in this sector, so that's 20 scrap worth. But I'd rather have the scrap. I'm going for upgrades, so we'll take the scrap. Let's see what we get. 30 scrap, 3 fuel. It's a little bit better. Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? I think I'm putting everyone to sleep. That's pretty cool. We're gonna hang in the nebula here. We're gonna buy another power bar. I'm gonna buy 2 more power bars. Gives me a little more flexibility, and also if we hit an ion storm, it'll leave me a little more available power, and I'm in a lot of nebulas here, so. So when you hit an ion storm, which is a nebula-only event, you lose half your available power. So having more power bars will help combat that risk. We're actually close to getting this laser up too. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it's impossible to tell what's inside. So let's blow it up! Ooh, okay. Well, it's beams for days, but they can't hit me. I'll just relax here. This would be another good place to farm skill. So what I'm going to do real quick is actually post this here. I've set up a donation link. If you want to leave a tip, if you like the stream, you can feel free to use the link. I know right now it's pretty much just friends and family, but might as well throw it out there. You can just click on that link and then you can donate via PayPal or credit card. I don't expect you to. I'm just happy you're here watching. Joey, did you ever complete this game? So Tiny Menace is my brother, Joey. It's good to see him in the stream. Joey's a smarty pants. He's gonna be a doctor of art, which is like the best doctor, right? He rocks a bow tie like no one else can. I cannot believe you've never played this game. For like $5, so much value. You're probably going to have a lot of questions then about what you're looking at, but I've already kind of explained it, so if you have questions, just ask in chat and I'll tell you what's going on. Right now I'm just chilling a little bit. We're close to having training on everybody here. This person's full train, this person's full train, this person's getting shield training. I'm actually going to jump out of my engines, so I get hit every time with the laser while this fight happens. So I guarantee getting connections here with the lasers, which will give this guy shield experience. And in the meantime, we'll shoot this guy. Fire all weapons! When you hear that little wrench sound, that little metal sound, it means you've torn a hole in their ship. Now, on an automated ship, it's really useful because they don't have crew to repair breaches in the hull. And an automated ship will repair system damage automatically over time, but it cannot repair a hull breach. So once you've breached a room and damaged the system, that system will remain down for the rest of the fight. Which is also really good to know. Like, if you have a loadout with a breach bomb, you should try to breach a critical system on the automated ship right away. Something like cloak or maybe even piloting. And then you have a really easy fight. Ooh. Investigate the station. Nothing. The station was either abandoned or stripped clean. It seems to have lain unused for quite some time. Could have gotten a double reward. Alright, so we're going to want to get all the nebula jumps. 1, 2, 3, and then what? 4, 5, 6. I'm hearing alert sounds, but I don't know what they're for, and I'm not seeing them. So, if it's follows, thank you so much for the follows. This is my first stream, so I haven't really set everything up right yet. I'm supposed to get an alert in the top. Oh, there you go! Tiny Menace is now following you. Thank you! Thanks for the follow. I'm going to be trying to play every night around 9 o'clock. So, if you want to go to sleep, whatever, tune in. You cross paths with an advanced scout of the Rebel fleet, searching the section of the nebula for your ship. Alright. That is a nasty weapon system. Hopefully we get it down quick. It doesn't dodge too many of my first bursts here. We're going to hit shields first. We're going to eat the missile shot. Because they usually dodge a lot. That's real bad. Weapons. All my weapons are down. And I'm stunned. And it's on fire, right? And there's fire. Well... shit. This could be the end. We'll see how it goes. Here comes another big missile. Yikes. Okay. We're gonna have to get back in there. Maybe. I mean, I'm probably gonna jump away. And an ion storm. Okay, you spy 2 pirate ships. They remain unaware of your presence. You're unable to get your scanners to at least identify their cargo. One is carrying fuel, the other ammunition. Well, I don't have any weapons online. But we are in an ion storm, so it's going to hurt them as much as it hurts me. I'm still good on fuel. I'm going to go for ammunition. I'm going to take the fight. See what they have. Lots of lasers. That's okay. We're going to power shields up. We're going to power up oxygen. We're going to work on our weapons. It's actually got a really nasty beam here too, doesn't it? Alright. We need power for something. We're going to have to power our burst laser. I don't want to leave the engines down until after it shoots. Maybe it'll shoot the beam first. Okay, perfect. We're gonna eat these shots, and then we'll disable weapons. You know what? Let's start charging the heavy laser now. Actually, I should probably start charging flak now. Okay, not bad doors. Okay, good. We're good here. Boom. Alright, now we're safe. Not bad. Not a bad outcome. Fire? Fire? Where else is there fire? Fire is really bad when the doors are down. Gotta watch my oxygen too. I'm running with no oxygen. We can actually take shields down now since we're not getting hit. Put our oxygen back on. I hear more fire, but I don't see any room on fire. You will see a fire icon over a system if it's burning. Okay, that's not great. We still don't need the weapons though. I mean the shields, so put them back on. Let's vent the rest of the ship. Check out shields. Okay. We'll keep this. There's no fire here, right? Yeah. Alright. We'll vent the rest of the ship here. Oh, we got weapons coming back. Ooh, what is that beam? Goes through one shield, huh? I'm gonna have to raise one more shield. Forgot that beam goes through two shields. So the oxygen here. It's almost dead here, so we're good. Not playing my best today, but playing good enough. Might make it through. Good thing we bought those extra power bars. That fight would have been a lot harder. We would have been another power bar down. Okay. Clear to jump. I'm going to start with my shields on. When you go into a new sector, if your shields are charged, they will be charged when you jump in. If you go into a sector with your weapons charged and powered, they'll actually still start at 0, so it's better to have your shields up when you're jumping into a fresh sector from something like this. Have to have an engine power to get a jump off. Not fighting the ship. You're running. Okay. Dead jump. We have some power here. We should consider upgrades. Nah, I think we're still okay. 1, 2... We're like way ahead. We're gonna be not spending enough time in this sector. Should have probably dipped up before coming here. I could probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just waste the fuel, but not worth. Okay. Move forward. Okay, this is a quest. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way toward the beacon here. They hail, this is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Let's hear them out. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. So I don't have what I needed. Damn. But, please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have contact our brethren, they transmit coordinates. Quest! Of course it's down here. Let's go. Okay. The only thing here is a rebel ship closing in fast! Attempt to hail them. Okay, this is the quest. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. There is a correct option here. I think it's perhaps there can be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. And then true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. I think this could end any way but war. Boom! Suddenly, all indications of the rebel ship fade away, and a Zoltan fleet appears around your ship. A fleet! The captain of the ship you met previously materializes on your bridge. Nice! This is fantastic. Alright, although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is never expressed whether you're actually the bad guy in this game or not. I love that about it. You know, you're fighting the rebels, which, you know, they could be good or bad. It's ambiguous. You know, in Star Wars, the rebels are the good guys, but that's Star Wars. This isn't Star Wars. You know? Your moral decisions in this game are usually, like, if you want to win, you have to make the bad moral decisions usually. You pretty much kill everything you come across. That's usually the best option. But, I mean, pirates and slavers and rebels and aliens, so where the morality is, I just don't know. You know, we are trying to save our entire federation. Could be a peaceful federation. Could be an oppressive federation. I love it. I love that it's ambiguous. It's however you want to read it. So, we got a bunch of scrap. We got a Zoltan named Envoy, who we are going to rename. And he is a max skill Zoltan. So Zoltans are fantastic. Because they provide a power bar wherever they're stationed. It's usually good to put them in shields, because the power supplied by a Zoltan cannot be ion down. So if you have 2 Zoltans in the shield room, you will have minimum 1 shield bar always when you're facing ion damage. Which is great. But I'm going to leave him in weapons for now, I think, just because everyone else is pretty much trained on their station, and he's already fully weapons trained. So that's what we want, and you can see the boost they give now. I have plus 10 evasion for level 2 engineer, plus 10 evasion for level 2 piloting, so my evade is high at 40 now, 40%. It's fantastic. That's actually endgame level. We could get one more, but I'm probably going to go for the Burst Laser 1 next. So welcome to the ship, Code Marvelous. Be manning the weapons. Now we got a race to get out of here. Worth it. I think we're going to make it, no problem. We'll just burn the extra fuel. Okay, despite their precautions, pirates have begun to harass the local Zoltan settlements across the sector. One such pirate spots your ship and moves in to attack. It's got that nasty beam that cuts through 2 shields and a laser and an ion. We'll probably go for 4 shields before weapons. Can you get head ridges? I think Zoltans are more like little energy clouds, so I don't know if head ridges will be a thing. Let's go for weapons first. Alright, now we're pretty much safe. Probably just take weapons again. Oh, look how much faster my weapons fire now that I have someone trained on it. I don't remember exactly how much time it cuts down, but it's a lot. So, it was a really big pickup. Never surrender! Always destroy! Hi, mutant enemy! How are you? I don't know if I know you in real life, but good to see you here. Nice, we got a lot of scrap and an augment, which I could sell for more scrap. Or we could use it if I buy a backup battery, but who buys backup battery? Hi, Tiffany! Welcome to the stream. This is FTL. I don't know if you've ever played it before, but the basic gist is, since Joey hasn't played before either, we are carrying secret plans vital to the survival of the Federation. We're being pursued by rebels, as indicated by these lines. We're trying to fight our way through 8 sectors to get to a flagship fight at the end. That's going to be massive and very, very difficult. As we go, we earn scrap, we earn resources, and we can upgrade our ship and gain crew and gain weapons, all sorts of things to try to get our ship ready for the final confrontation. So, we receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies, and they're offering to try to improve my reactor. So, if I give them 2 missiles and 3 drone parts here, they'll actually give me a power bar, so I'm going to take that. That is that's cheaper than even paying for an upgrade at this point, since I have so much engine power already. So that's great. That actually probably allows me to put this burst laser online. 165, yeah, we're going to go for it. We already have the power. Now we are cooking with gas. Cooking with lasers. You think it's easy to cook with lasers? You can get a medium rare steak on a laser? I don't know. Alright, we've got a Zoltan guy. We're doing pretty well at this point. Zoltan's more nebula, rock control is more missiles. I don't have a defense drone, so I don't want to fight rocks. I'd rather go Zoltan, although it will be a nebula. And the nebula means I might run low on fuel, but we're going to give it a shot. If I run out of fuel, I cannot move. You have to activate a distress beacon. You wait. The rebels move up one whole jump. Yeah, I know, right? 3 burst laser 2 and 1 missile. That's insane. But this is almost on that level, so that's 9 plus a missile. 9 projectiles plus a missile. And now I've got 3, 6, 7, 9. So I've got 9 projectiles also. Pretty good. But no missile. The missiles are definitely useful. You only cook with lasers? Yeah, I wish. I wonder how much that oven would cost. That range top. Built-in lasers. Okay, not a lot of nebula. We definitely want to hit the nebula jumps, because it buys us more time. I hear the follow button. Thank you for the follow. I'm trying to wait to see who it is. It's probably Tiffany. We're going to go up, down through the nebula, and then slice back through towards the exit. Looks like there's no bad jumps here. So guys, every time you go from one position to another, you burn 1 fuel, and then you get a random event. So let's see what's going to happen. Alright, bad news. We arrive in an asteroid field and are greeted by a Zoltan guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. The weaponry will be confiscated. I don't have time for this. Alright, we got mind control. And we've got a Zoltan shield here, so I'm not going to time the lasers yet. Well, I'll save the charge on the big laser. I'm going to fire everything else. We have to get through their overshield here before we can do any damage. I'm not worried about the mind control guy unless it's mind control level 2. Even then, I don't think I'm too worried. If they break down an engine system, it's not going to be the worst. Alright, now on our second burst, we'll be ready to fire everything quickly. We'll go for shields here. Feel the pain. That was nice. This ion cannon is firing way too fast for me. Let's take out the weapons next. Alright, now we're pretty much safe. We'll take mind control out for good measure. Game over. Tiffany is a very professional chef and wouldn't dare cook with anything that wasn't 100% laser. That's perfect. Hey, if you're gonna serve the best food to the best people, gotta use the best lasers. Do I typically avoid using bombs? It kind of depends. Bombs are really good if you're using a boarding strategy because they do massive crew damage. Especially fire bombs are great. They keep people occupied repairing systems. But with this build, we're pretty much going all laser, so bombs aren't going to be too much of a good investment. As far as getting hit by bombs, you have a higher chance to dodge missiles and bombs, I believe, than you do regular projectiles. I don't know why that is. I don't know the statistics on it, but it certainly seems that way. The food is light, that's right. In fact, it glows! Alright, this ship has cloaking, but a weak weapons system. Well, it does have teleport bombs, which could be bad. Again, it won't do hull damage to me, but it could kill my crew and do system damage. So what we're going to do here, the thing we're worried about on this ship is not that we're going to die, because it doesn't really have a lot of weapons. There's 2 lasers here, and a beam, which won't penetrate. What I'm worried more about is that they'll escape. So the first thing I want to do is take their cloaking out, and then their piloting and their engines. Because if they try to run... You see, there's a teleport bomb and it missed. So, they usually miss. We definitely want to do cloaking first, so we can keep firing at it. While the enemy ship is cloaked, that's not great. We'll just vent and leave. Open up the airlocks. Put that fire out. Okay. Not too bad. Should be over shortly. Alright. Another firebomb. This one in the oxygen. This is the worst room to get hit with fire. So if this system burns down, I'm going to have no oxygen. And it did. So that's good. There are chances to repair the hull. You can repair the hull. There are some random events that will allow you to repair the hull. There is a drone that allows you to repair the hull, which is the single most useful item in the entire game. Hull repair drone. Probably gives you twice as good of a chance to beat the game if you have it. And otherwise, you can only repair at a store. And stores are random. There are usually at least 2 in every sector. There's 3 in green sectors. And then you can pay money to have your hull repaired. So I will be repairing when I reach a store. Yes, oxygen is pretty important. And there's actually no oxygen in the oxygen room. And I can't get more oxygen into the ship until I fix the oxygen system. So not great. So I'm not going to panic. What we're going to do is we're going to run some guys in. He has a high repair skill, so we'll start with him and him. We're going to get him lined up in the next room. Now we're going to open all the doors to the ship. We might get a second where the oxygen equalizes and I can breathe, and they're going to tag team this system. While they're doing that, I'm going to send the next 2 guys on standby. If they start running out of air, I can run the next guys in to pick up the repairs. Let's see, we got a little bit of oxygen for like a second here, because we opened all the doors, so that was great. And now our oxygen is back online. So this room will fill up with air. This is a hull breach. I can repair this with crew, but I don't want to. Leaving the breach here means that this room is empty of oxygen. And this room is like a nothing room. It's at the end of the ship anyway. So it's just going to help me vent the ship a little faster if I need to vent oxygen. And if boarders teleport in here, they won't be able to breathe. So that's all very good. And we got our oxygen back. I'm actually going to buy level 2 doors here. Just because. Now if people board me there, they'll be trapped. Next thing I'm looking at buying is level 4 shields. So I need 180 plus 30. I need 210. $210 to get level 4 shields. And I think I don't need any more weapons. So level 4 shields. I'd like to get a drone system. Possibly cloaking. We have a long way to go, so I'm very optimistic. I'd like to get more crew. We can have 8 crew on the ship. Alright, scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Never tell me the odds, right? Ooh, that's bad. The asteroid field proved more dangerous than expected. 5 hull damage and everything's on fire. Yikes. That wasn't the best. So that's a 50-50. I think it's 50-50. You have a 50% chance of getting stuff and taking... Well, you have a chance of getting stuff and taking damage. You have a chance of getting stuff and taking no damage. And you have a chance of taking damage and not getting anything. So, not the best. We've been on the wrong end of a bunch of gambles here. We lost a couple crew members to gambles. But we're alive. We're alive. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're alive. Let's heal these good people up. Not great! It's not great! Got 5 points. Oh, it's a bad scrap loss. It'd be better. Flying a leaky boat through a vacuum. It's how I like to spend Friday evenings. Flying a boat full of holes through a vacuum. Alright. Well, now we really want to find a store quickly. I doubt there's going to be one on these nebula jumps. We could get hosed. Hey, Lord Banana Bear, how are you? Hull points are top tier. Having an intact ship while flying through a vacuum is generally something you're looking for. Alright, we got a dead jump. And a store, so we'll go straight to the store. That's great. We're saved! A human ship hails, my friends, please! There's nothing I don't have, and there's nothing worth wanting that I can't get. I don't believe that. Why not take a look around my shop? Alright. Let's sell this battery charger. We don't need that. Let's see what you got. Crew is good. Defense drone is good. Hull repair drone is game-winning. So, I need drone control, though. I can't afford both, can I? Unbelievable. This is actually a situation where I might come back for hull repair. I'm 3 scrap away. I'm gonna jump and jump back. Jump, hope to get scrap, jump back, buy hull repair, and then leave. It's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. If I can get 3 scrap on this jump, I'll probably win the game. I think this will get me about 10 scrap. Let's see. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they're researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has time to undergo a few scans. Okay, 22 scrap! Guys, we're gonna win. I have a good feeling about this. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time, the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough as well as some scrap. Ugh, sounds delicious. It's like elven whey bread. Now we can jump back and buy hull repair drone, and then we'll use whatever's left to fix up and buy fuel. This is absolutely worth. Alright, we're broke, but we're alive. What is that octopus in chat? I love it. So now with hull repair drone, we can use our drones to repair our ship. And there's RNG here too. You can get anywhere between 3 and 5 hull points repaired. So, we'll spend 2. We'll try to get up to green. We're broke, but we have drone parts. That was a good one. We'll do one more. The reason why hull repair drone is game-breakingly good is because at the end of the fight, at the end of the game, you fight a flagship that has 3 phases. And the only way to get hull points back in between those phases is by using a hull repair drone. Every now and then, it's possible to jump to a store, but it's very, very rare to have a store that's close enough. And also, the other jumps in the final sector constantly get overtaken by rebel ships. So even if you do get a store, and even if it is in position, it might get overrun at any moment, and then you can't repair. So having the hull repair drone is fantastic, because even if you have a bad phase against the flagship, you can repair up to full and continue the game. So it's a huge pickup. I'm really, really happy. The corgis are in chat, everybody. Look out. They've invaded. We've got dogs here tonight. Where are the dogs? We've got some cute dogs. Hey guys, you want to bring Zoe over? We've got a really cute dog in the house right now. So we're running out of room here. I don't think we can go down. We're not going to make it. Here's Zoe. We got a really cute one. Oh. Say hi, Zoe. Hi, Zoe. Hi. How are you? This is not my dog. This is a borrowed dog, but she might be the cutest dog I've ever seen. Oh, and you do not like being held, do you? And I'm petting you like a cat, aren't I? Mwah, I love you too. Thank you for coming tonight. You can get down now. Go. Got it? Alright. Watch out for the headphone cord. Oh my god, she's so cute, isn't she? If Tish and Dave weren't my friends, I would steal that dog. 100%. So we're trying to get as many jumps as we can before the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Let's see what we can do. Feeling good. Feeling good about this run. Feeling worse now. Alright, let's see. The Mantis outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking the Zoltan for easy game. A scout moves in while a boarding party comes on. Alright. It's got 3 lasers. It's got mantises. I think we'll do the old vent the ship and have them run into the medbay to fight. Strategy here. We're gonna lose the oxygen though. I should have done the delay attack. The key here is gonna be what happens to this missile. Not terrible. Okay, good. We're gonna go right for the weapons here. Well, we're gonna wait for the pack to hit. There it is. Alright. What a beautiful volley that was. These mantises are gonna die. Ooh, but my oxygen is dead. Alright, cool. So here's what we have to do here. I wish I had level 2 medbay here. This is gonna be a real pain. But we're gonna survive. Who's running back and forth? The pilot. Okay. So you can only I can only have 3 people in the medbay, but you can run them back and forth to keep more people in the medbay. Kind of annoying. Like you said, Tiffany, oxygen is good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get to this oxygen. Because everyone's at low health. Yeah, that was a tough missile hit. I think we'll make it, though. Can we out-heal oxygen loss is the question. I think if I had level 2 I can, but I don't know if I can with level 1. Okay. Time to shoot. Lots of pausing. Alright. Yep. Not great. Alright, well, we've got a daisy chain to repair. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna definitely lose at least 1 crew member. Maybe 2. Well, there goes 1. There goes 2. She's gonna die too, Amy. Still, we're not out of it! We're not out of it. Yeah, time to break out the Perrier, huh? That was a big blow. Should probably close this. We'll be alright. Probably close this too. Oh yeah, I can do that, can't I? Good move. We're fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We don't have a pilot anymore. But it'll be fine. Should also upgrade oxygen. Level 2 oxygen can heat a breach. Having so much fun with you guys talking about lasers, I'm forgetting how to play. Not your fault, my fault. I think we'll be alright. We just need to pick up like 6 crew. Beacon is being controlled by an unmanned scout. Fight is unavoidable. And my piloting is mind controlled. That's great, but he's got no shields, so... we'll take a missile hit and we should be okay. We can do this, but we can't. I think we can do this. I'm still confident. Had a bunch of misplays this run, but I think we'll still be fine. Something I like about this a lot is with good play, like, yeah, you can get stuff by RNG, but with good play, you can pretty much win almost every time. This store is too far. I have to bail on the store. I could even pick a crew there, but I don't even have enough scrap for a crew member yet. You jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. So who died? We lost some people. We lost Dan. Did I get hacked? Oh no, okay. So we have a defense 1, an anti-combat drone, and 7 lasers. Right? Or is it more? Are these burst laser 3s? Oh my god, this would be so bad. R.I.P. Dan. This is a really nasty ship. We have to take weapons down right away. Wow, look at the dodges! That was fantastic! That was fantastic. We didn't take any lasers down, though. And I bet they have NG repairing. So they're going to repair very quickly. Come on! There you go. We're still facing all the lasers down. Unreal. Fire all weapons! Okay. 4 shields is definitely next on the agenda. Alright, we're good now. Actually, we're not good. With piloting down, we're gonna take hits from here. Fire as soon as we can. 1 hit does it. Alright, cool. Nice. Drone parts are good. They're worth scrap. Everything's on fire. What's on fire? As long as doors aren't on fire. Let's run into doors and then we'll vent the ship. You don't want to vent your ship when your door system is broken. That's a quick way to lose. Code Marvelous is someone I know from college. He also runs a stream. You can look at Code Marvelous. Lord Banana Bear and Mutant Enemy are people in my Dungeons & Dragons game. So is Mark, who was here before. I don't know if he's still here. I can't really see a chat list. I don't know where to look yet. Yeah. Man. Lost 2 crew to that bad oxygen play. Lost 3 crew. That's been my downfall lately. I've got to do better crew management here. We can do it! Just the 2 of us! You can imagine just the 2 of us playing, but I'm not going to sing it. You can just imagine it in your mind. Ooh, yes, I have watched Critical Role. It's pretty good. But I watch the Penny Arcade game every Thursday. They have a game. It's being run by Jerry now. It's really, really good. And I listen to the Adventure Zone podcast. I'm not gonna sing it. You can sing it. Alright. 6 fuel for 12 scrap looks good to me. That's a discount. Alright. 1 more sector. We have a lot of fuel now, so I'm gonna go slug controlled. Rebel Stronghold. Taco from TV! I love Taco. Oh my gosh. So, here's the thing. The Rebel Stronghold is a special sector where I can get a mini flagship fight, and it gives you insanely good rewards. So I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it. Fuck it, right? I'm not singing it. I'm not gonna sing it. You can sing it at home. Play along at home, folks. Once the Federation forces were scattered, the rebels came down hard on the locals. Blah, 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 blee, blue, blah. Should we burn a drone here? Yeah, let's do it. I wanna save enough drones for the flagship fight. Having this few crew is very bad, because we will get boarded in the flagship fight. So goals now are level 4 shields and crew. That's all I want. I'll be really sad if we lose this run because I lost 2 crew for no reason. We also lost a power bar because we lost that Zoltan, so... Alright, these are dead jumps, so we're not going up here. I'm thinking we want to look at as many jumps as we can. This connects over, so this will be jump 1, then jump 2, depending on what we reveal, because this might be a good jump. Then we'll decide from there. Who's Max? Screw that, we gotta rename Max. Tiffany, you're a hideous bug creature with sharp claws. You're also the pilot. Alright. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard, scaffolding and construction drones filling the sector. Oh my god, the entire system looks devoted to ship construction. This is it! I think this is the flagship fight. Well, wish me luck. Look around. Warning lights flash as scans identify that gigantic ship under construction. It's a second rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyards where the first one was built, and you've accidentally stumbled across it. Even if in its weakened state, the rebel ship powers up. Get ready, you've got a hell of a fight on your hands. Well, this is half of the final ship. It's gonna send boarders at me, that's gonna be the worst part. It only is gonna shoot it's gonna shoot triple missiles and lasers. So the first thing I want to get down for is the triple missiles. I'm gonna focus on shields and this missiles, and hope I don't die. Let's see where they're gonna board. I'm actually gonna prevent a lot of this ship. I'm gonna keep the pilot. Now, this could be another situation where oxygen gets tagged by missiles, and then I'm screwed again. There's really no other way, though. I have to get the boarders into the medbay, or I will lose. Once they're in the medbay, I can seal off systems again. I do have level 2 medbay now, though, so it'd be okay. Yes, that's right. Breathe in that fresh space. Alright, here come the missiles. This is the bad part. We're going to seal off the bulkheads again. We'll open up the internal doors to equalize this oxygen. We're going to keep this at max. And we get to fire. And oxygen's down. Of course. Of course it's down. Unbelievable, right? This only occurs in rebel strongholds. We're going to keep on piloting until the last second. Once I get the missiles down, piloting won't be so important. Okay. Now we'll come into the medbay. I'll be able to out-heal oxygen loss now, so I shouldn't lose any more crew. These missiles are still up. What a bastard. Now they're down. Okay, let's start daisy chaining this. Oh, fuck, I blew it. Alright, hold on. I think we can still do it, but bad Mantis is bad. Oh, man, okay. We got a repair burst. I might be able to use this. This is such a good reward. Okay. While the second flagship was not yet finished, it doesn't make the battle any less of a victory, and you've crippled the rebel fleet's strength considerably. While you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage choice bits of metal, drones, and even an unusual object or two and prepare to jump. So we got a repair burst, and all this good stuff. I think I might actually be able to... Ooh, we got an achievement. Unbelievable. I think we might... This is definitely going to out-heal the oxygen loss. So even with no oxygen, they're going to heal. I think I can equip the repair burst. Yeah, and repair the oxygen remotely. So I'm going to do that. Now, when you're going to use repair bombs on your own ship, you want to not have any evade. because if you launch a teleportation bomb at yourself, you can still dodge it. But since I have no pilot now, it's going to be okay. So now I don't even have to do all this running. Oops. Now I don't have to do all this running around. I can just repair it from here. Fantastic! That couldn't have gone better. Whew. I think it's time to get level 202. Okay. They fixed self-bombing in AE. This is Advanced Edition. So, does that mean that, you won't dodge yourself anymore? Is that what they fixed? I don't know, Retreat. Hi, Retreat. Welcome to the stream. This is a butt-clenching run, and I'm not playing it great. Just a little P, right, John? Just a little P. Okay, that's good. I didn't know that. I'm learning something. So that's great. Your self-bombs always hit. Now, we don't want this to stay on. Alright, we're still doing pretty well. I wish we had a lot more crew. These are all dead. 1, 2, we'll go up, we'll look for the store. Okay, I could lose another crew member here. How about that? If I send my crew in a shuttle to put out the fire, I may lose a crew. It's a high likelihood. If I dock and try to rescue the survivors, there's a high likelihood I'll take hull damage, but I might gain a crew. And if I had a rock crew member, I wouldn't have to worry about this because they don't care about fire at all, but I don't. You find the source of the distress call, let's dock. Hey, we got a crew member back! Jones! That's great! That's great. That's much better for us. I'll try not to kill Tiffany. Alright, who wants to be the new crew member? Let's give it to who's been here the longest. Forget what his name is. Johnny Bag of Tacos? We'll just do Johnny. Alright, one crew member. That's good. I think we want him on weapons. Well, he's trained in shields, but... we have such a strong weapon system, we want to fire fast. Ooh, in a store. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is nasty. I have to come back here. It only connects down here. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll sweep up this way. Please do kill Tiffany. You come across a rebel automated scout ship pursuing a civilian ship. Weapons engaged. Aid the civilian ship! Alright, they've got a hacking drone coming, they've got a teleport bomb, and otherwise their weapons aren't great, but depending on where hacking lands... that's an engines. Could have been worse. This is going to be a pretty easy fight compared to what you've seen recently. Fire all weapons! Nice. Nice. And we dodged the teleport bomb, which is the only real threat. And now the teleport bomb's down, so we don't really have to worry about... oh, it's not down! It looks down. Now it's down. Having an NG is so good. They repair twice, like 1.5 times faster than everything else, so having another NG on board is great. The ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Nice! Apparently the ship that was being assaulted was a science vessel. They thank you for saving them. Double reward. We can't afford our 4th shield now. But we're heading to a store, so I'm going to hold off. We have so many hull repair drones, I don't see how we can lose this. I'd have to really misplay to lose it, which is very possible. things can go south really quick. Alright, Johnny. Man, those shields. The beacon is being patrolled by an unmanned scout. The fight is unavoidable. Alright. They've got ions, 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 and a missile. And a hack drone. So, we want weapons down. But first shields. Otherwise we'll never hit. With shields completely down, we don't have to wait for flak. We can just go for it. Such a nasty missile hit. That's okay. I'm not worried about hull damage so much anymore because I have so much repair here in the repair drones. In fact, I'm going to burn another drone. I have so many drones. It's actually crazy. I'd love to get a defense drone hooked up, because I'm going to be eating a lot of missiles on the flagship fight. Alright, it's store time. Let's see what we got! First laser 2, flak 1, teleport, cloak. You discover a resupply station used by rebels and civilians alike. Oh, weapon pre-igniter would be really good with this system. Let's see, hacking is not bad. It's a little late in the game for teleport. I don't have the crew to teleport in. I'm gonna buy crew here though. I'm gonna buy the defense drone. I'm gonna buy... some crew. I don't know how many yet. Plenty of fuel, plenty of repair, don't need any of that. I want 4 shields. And then I'm going to need 2 drone... Well, no, I'm not going to need 2 drone power, because I can alternate. I'm running out of money. And I kind of want hacking, too. It's not necessary, but it's useful. Oh, boy. Decisions, decisions. You know, the repair bomb's not even so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. I definitely want at least 1 more crew. I'm gonna get boarded. I have a pilot here, which leaves my Mantis free, so I'm gonna buy him. Now my Mantis can fight. Now I have 4. I really want 5. I want someone indoors and someone who can float and repair. Might get the Zoltan because it's kind of double duty. Another power bar. It's really, I hate spending money on crew like this, but I do not feel comfortable going in with this few crew. Hacking is so good too. I'm probably going to buy that as well. Then again, I'll be losing a lot of drone parts. Like, I could probably just power through without hacking, and with my hull repair drone. But hacking is a lot safer. Now, do I buy another crew? That's the big thing here. It's tough. I need 4 shields. I mean, you don't need 4 shields to win, but much better. That's another 180. It's another 180. I don't think I can afford another crew. 4 is light, though. What do you think? 1 for buying the crew, 2 for not buying the crew. There's like 4 people in chat. I gotta wait a few seconds for everyone to hear me. I guess I'll eat a combo. Combo time. I love, they brought me over 4 little combo pieces, like, that's enough. That's enough for me. You know, the guy who eats 4 hot dogs in 1 sitting. Alright. We won't pick up the crew. Yeah, Yeah, I think we should save for shields. Okay. Let's go. Oh, they're trying to run. And they're gonna make it, I think. Should have put my defense drone up. Buy me a little time. I don't think I'm gonna get through here. We'll try, though. Missed the key shot. You know what we can do? Forgot about that. Wow, that's the burst laser 3, huh? That's nasty. Nice. No breach, though. Still, it'll take them a little while to repair that. We should be able to get 2 volleys. Except for the hacking. I kind of want to wait for it to even get fixed, but I kind of also don't want to wait. Let's take out engines. Alright, we're good. Yes, that is true. If you hack the piloting when you shoot, evade drops to 0. I just didn't want it to get away. Alright, we can get a few more jumps in here. We can get a lot more jumps in here. Let's go up. We'll hit the nebula. We have to come back through this point, though. That's the big problem. We can come around the horn and then back here. Plenty of fuel, though, so I'm not worried about wasting the fuel. Or Scout of the Rebel Fleet, powering up their FTL. I think we'll use another drone here. I want to get all the scrap I can. We will wait this time. Ooh, boarding drone. That's not so bad, it's in the sensors. We'll wait to shoot here. Fantastic. Man, all these burst laser frees are nasty. Nice. Not bad. I don't need to do this, but why not? Those tiny little Manus hands, they're so bad at repairing. Okay. Dangler. I forgot you're the pilot. We gotta save new crew positions here. Who's Dangler gonna be? Forgot you came on board, Steven Dangler. Let's go with... God, Gabriel, Johnny, I need Ryan on here now. Lord Banana Bear. Not just Banana Bear. Alright, cool. One, two, three, we gotta come back through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are half jumps though. This exit is close though. I think we're gonna take 1, 2, 3. Like, I don't want to have the run ruined. We're so close. I can feel it. Alright, we got a missile launcher. We're gonna burn a drone. I just don't want to take any more hits. Nice and easy fight, that's what I like. I like a little more scrap though. Okay, this is too bad. Ion Storm is often game ending. Pulsar is even worse. We're gonna need power bars anyway. We're gonna take the extra power bars and then jump into the storm. We're gonna fight. We're definitely gonna fight. Alright, let's see what we got. One laser and a teleport bomb, or is it two lasers? Oxygen for sure. Should be enough. So in an Ion Storm, you lose half your available power, but we're kind of a beast with power, so not too worried. Yeah, it's not really gonna hit us, huh? We good, we good. It just sent a hack drone out at me, huh? Not worried about it. Crushed. Nice. Okay, nice and easy. Again, we're gonna keep our shields up. We're close now. Close to our fourth shield. 40% dodge is pretty good on engines. I'm not really worried about getting too many more. Just power bars and shields now. Okay, what do we got? Well, let's attempt to follow them. Ah, we got Vincent! Yes! Just what we needed. Another crew member ready to fight. That's actually perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I pretty much won. GG. Well, I can still blow it. Who's Vincent gonna be? Sarah, you haven't been on the ship yet, huh? Thanks, guys. Looks like we're gonna make it. Looks like we're gonna make it. Unless we jump to the pulsar, right? You wanna fight the pulsar? I could lose. Yeah, let's get it. What could happen? What could happen? This is bad. Okay. I still think we'll be okay. We'll buy a little time with the hack drone here. We'll wait for the pulsar to go. Actually, we'll shoot everything right now. Even though flak's gonna be late, we'll get it all off. I might lose the weapon, so... Nice. 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 That worked out great. No surrender. Toast. Cool! 200 scrap. That'll give us the shields. Now we're gonna wait for our shields to come back online before jumping out. I think that's good. We're gonna have to give it a little time. There we go. Let's let them load up. Once they're ion down, they won't re-ion on the pulsar, so you can time the jump out. You can wait till they come up and then time the jump out. So, perfect. Of course, we couldn't get our shield yet, because you can't get a shield when there's an environmental hazard. A rebel ship moves into engage. At this point, combat drone Mark 1 and Mark 2, and a huge burst laser and an ion. Not great, but not the worst. I think we'll actually... I don't want to spend the drones if I don't have to, but... You know what? We'll just hack shields. Oh, we could have hacked piloting. That would have been even better, huh? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good. Hack down the shields, mess them up. Yeah, he's toast. Someone got experience, so that's good. We still don't have max weapons. Nice. Alright, get the shield here. Perfect. We're looking really good, guys. Looking like we're gonna win. Ooh! Buy a slave! Or we can just kill him. If we attack them, we have a chance to get the slave anyway. Let's attack. This is a nasty-ass ship, though. Holy cow. And borders, really? You're gonna do it like that? Get in there, fighters. Massive. Alright. As we get closer to the end, there's going to be less talking. For sure. Okay. Ooh, Beth. Yes, please. Alright, now we're looking really good. What are we missing? What do we got on skills here? Gabriel is engines. Tiffany. I don't know a Beth. We're gonna have to change her name. Alright, Manch, you're up. Love having a free roaming fighter. We've really got 2 free roaming fighters now, so that's great. And we're into the last sector. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. I'll explain the weakness with the secret plans that Princess Leia hid. We get a full repair, we get 10 fuel, and Admiral Tully says it's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can do to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck! Alright, cool. So we want to hit repair stations and get scrap from them. I don't think there's anything at the store that I want, but it is the fastest route to the repair station, so we're gonna head straight there. We can also get drone parts from here. I might actually buy drone parts. What else do I want to upgrade? Engine's always good, door's always good, power's always good. Piloting's good, but not the best. I have enough crew now, I don't really need piloting. Hacking is good. I think we'll take a jump or two. Well, let's go to the... Well, what do we have? Nothing to sell, right? Nothing to sell. I'm not buying crew. I don't want any of these. Okay. There's a mobile ship construction platform here. We get supplies. Fantastic. We're gonna get more supplies here. Where is the base? Up here. Okay, cool. One. Well, the fact that this jump is dead is sad. Chatter on the comm suggests the nearby Federation base is outfitted with a repair station. When you forward your mission priority, they quickly help repair your ship and give you some supplies. Fantastic. So now we have a choice. We can jump here and chase the flagship in and hope they repair. You see these little dots that are outlined in red? As soon as I make a jump, they're going to turn rebel, and then I have to fight an above-average fight with ASB support. I kind of want to hit this repair station just to get the scrap. It's like guaranteed scrap. Then I can come back into the base. Leaving it up is also possible, but I have a hull repair drone, so I don't really care. I think we're just going to go through this to the repair shop. I'm not even worried about you. I'm going to spend a drone. A little slow. Okay, that's good. With this much engines, I'll be able to jump maybe even before the first ASB. No, I think I need 6. No, that's fun. The ASB is the only thing I'm really worried about. Yeah, no, 5 did it. Now the borders are going to still be here, but it doesn't matter. Just clean these guys up, mop them up. And do you still already have max repair? No. Alright, that worked out the way we wanted, basically. We could have picked up this jump here, I guess. But the repair is guaranteed scrap, so probably better to do that. Alright, so we're pretty much at our scrap now. What are we going to buy? No, it is not a non-stop stream. I am a father. I am going to have a daughter who's going to wake up in about 7 hours. I'm going to have to be a parent. Probably going to play till about 1. And then I'll try to stream every single night except Monday night, starting at 9, until I beat it with all 28 chips. That is the plan. And then I'll move on to another game. I'd like to play Hyper Light Drifter. It's been in my Steam queue for a long, long time. Or maybe I'll try doing no pause runs, but honestly, I don't know if I'll ever get to be that good. Some of my favorite streamers can do that. I don't understand how. You'd have to be a master of the keyboard shortcuts. Yeah, hacking would be... yeah, that would make it pretty fast. That is 95 right there, isn't it? I think that's a good call. Take this out. Take out one of these. Load up hacking. That's the safest bet. I mean, with hull repair drone, I'm not even worried. Alright, guys. You won on a hard no pause. That's crazy. What ship did you play? Also, I'm gonna take a quick break before I fight this. I don't have a great screen to show. Stupid hard with no pause. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I've beaten it on no pause before, but on like easy. I had a way overpowered ship really early. Kestrel C with Clone Bay, it makes sense. Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Look at this cow. I'll be right back. It's not even a cow, it's a whale. Yo, not the end. You guys tuning in? Yeah, no, You're hearing it on delay? That's crazy. Alright. I'm back. I want to do this thing. There's only one other picture I have prepared. It's this one. From when I was Butcher. This is one of my burger sets in Morristown. I feel like it'll come in handy one day. A little fresh meat. Okay, this is it. The Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. This is a 3... that meat, right? Oh my god. I have so many other great meat photos. I'll put up a steak one too, one day. I made all those burgers by hand. It took a long time. I used to do it every morning. All those burgers, all that ground beef. And that was a light day. Usually they go 4 or 5 high. So, this is a 3-phase fight. This flagship has ion beams, lasers, missiles, and a beam weapon that cuts through 2 shields. It's got hacks, it's got cloaks, it's got lots of crew. They're gonna start boarding me at the end. The play is, we're gonna disable cloaking first. We're gonna run our defense drone. Are we gonna run the defense drone? We don't really have enough power. We'll run the defense drone until we're ready to hack. Then we'll leech power out, hack shields, hit cloaking, hit shields, take it down 2 or 3 volleys. We have to wait for the initial cloak to go through. They're also going to hack me. Depending on where it hacks, could be good or bad. Well, it hacked hacking, so not the worst. Not the best. I was going to use hacking. I think I still can. I'm just going to have to do it quick. Alright, here come the missiles. Alright, got good missile hits there. We're going to launch the hack drone now. Fire in a second. Cloaking's down. Okay. Now we're locked into this hack for a minute. But one shield's down, so we'll load up our defense drone for the next missile salvo. I'm gonna wait. Okay. That was a bad hit, but we did a lot of damage, so I'm feeling pretty good. Wow, they got cloaking back up fast. The only problem is going to be when I'm getting boarded, but hopefully I kill it so fast it's not going to matter. We're going to fire all weapons right now. Drone is down. Okay. Yeah, good. We killed a lot of the crew too. Perfect! That was a great phase 1. We took a little bit of damage, but we're going to repair that up. I hear things on fire. Put that right out. Anything else on fire? Wish we could buy another power bar. Wish we still had that Zoltan alive. Ran him through the flames. Didn't even care. This we can vent. Wow, that's a lot of fire. Boop, 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 boop. No way, fire. We'll run the hull repair drone, repair up the full. We've got so many drone parts, doesn't even matter. This is what I'm saying, like, I could be down on 2 health and just come all the way back up to full. Like, any one of these phases individually can do a ton of damage, but you have to have a really big catastrophe to kind of get stomped on the flagship fight when you're running a hull repair drone. So Tiffany is still alive. Pretty much everyone's still alive. I think we're gonna jump right after him too. I think the next phase is mind control, so we want to put everyone in their own room, right? Especially the mantises. What about X? Oh, what does the keyboard shortcut Z and X do? I think they open the doors. They open and close doors, right? Yeah. So Z opens the doors. If I do it again, it'll vent the whole ship. X closes all the doors right away. So, also 1, 2, 3, 4 on the keyboard. Select the weapons. There are shortcuts for adding power. A, S, F. Like, to play no pause, you have to learn all of these shortcuts. Trying to do everything with the mouse, if you're not using the pause function, is impossible. You have to be managing your power with the keyboard commands most of the time, which I never bothered to learn it, so let's go. Okay, we got drones. Ah, you can customize your shortcuts? That's pretty cool. There's no mind control on this phase. It's this thing. Nasty. I'm gonna wait for that rocket salvo before we do any hacking. This is going pretty well. Alright, now... Oh boy, we're kind of between a rock and a hard place. We're gonna get hit with a bunch of lasers in a second. But I have to have my defense thrown up for missiles. Missiles are enemy number 1. Alright, now that they're gone, we'll boost back our engines for the dodge. And... they have a defense drone. Hacking's not worth. Okay. We're keeping oxygen at level 2 here because it'll out-oxygenate this hull breach, which they're working on fixing. Yeah, this is a pretty good weapon system. We're not even taking that much damage. Here comes another boarding drone. Hate. Wow, all those misses. Alright, get in there. Yeah, I know about the hacking trick, but I've never been able to execute it. If you throw your hacking drone in, and they have a defense drone up, you can, if you unpower it at the right moment, the hacking drone... I've done it like once. If you depower the drone after it kind of goes onto the enemy screen, right at the exact second, the defense drone won't pick it up, it'll float in unpowered, and when it connects, you can repower it. It's really hard to do, it's really hard to time. I've only done it like once, but it is possible. Yeah, even with pausing, it's hard to pull off. Alright, we have enough for another power bar, so we're going to take it. We're going to heal everybody up. I think we're golden. The last phase is the hardest phase, but we have such a good weapon system, like 3 or 4 salvos is enough to take everything down. So I'm not too concerned. This is the mind control phase, so we're going to lock everybody in their own room. And we'll heal. Only need 1 point. Take off the extras here. Get ready for the defense drone. Let's go. Last phase. Alright. Teleporter, super weapon, overshield. How did he get through? That's really weird. Don't die. Stop him. I want my weapons up. Now I can't use hack until I get the overshield down. So having this guy be mind controlled is a problem. That's a problem. Also. But not the worst problem. Orders are such a problem. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? Let's see. I have to stop and reassess. These guys have to fix piloting or I'm gonna get crushed with everything. He's chilling in the med bay. These guys are all fighting here. Weapons are gonna go down. I'm gonna vent. Funnel them towards the med bay. I don't want to lose my crew member. I may have to. We're halfway here with the overshield. In fact, I might be able to hold on to a charge here. We'll just go for it. We'll come back. They just fired missiles, right? Okay. This breach is a problem, but not the worst problem. Manch is alive. This guy's dead. These guys coming in here. Fight the borders. Lots of bad hits. Our weapons are really down here. Ooh, and drones down too. Okay. Could be bad. Could be bad. It's bad. It's not game ending though. We're good still. Alright. Gotta kill this last guy. Cycle. Get in the shields now. dying. Where's Gabriel? Oh, mind control hit. Okay, cool. That's okay, we're okay. Alright. We're okay. For now. Nice! Killed their own guy! Alright. This is bad. We're gonna vent shields. We'll throw everybody in a weapons to repair. Man, I forgot how hard this game is. Alright. We're still okay. But we gotta be doing some damage now. I can jump, but I don't think I'm gonna need to. I think I'm gonna be okay. I really, really do. I can just keep repairing while I'm in fight here also. It's just a lot. I haven't played this game in so long. There's a lot going on. Here comes the big burst. Alright, we got hit a little bit. My defense drone got taken out. So with the hull repair drone, everybody's in pretty good health. We got our weapons coming up. I'm still down with the defense drone here. Not fast enough. What broke? Piloting? Okay. We're almost there. Should we sack Gabriel? We're gonna take up really bad hits here because our piloting's down. Good night, Tiffany. I think we're just gonna kill Gabriel here. That's fine. And the overshield is back. Forgot how nasty this fight is. We need piloting back. We're taking too much damage because piloting's hit. Okay. What's on fire? Drones. Okay. Once we get this shit under control, we will hack. System broken. You know what? We probably should jump away. We have a lot of damage. Let's jump away. We'll start over. Also not great, but doable. We should be able to beat this guy. Fire, so annoying. Oh, there goes my defense drone. Ouch! Wow, that sucks! Wow, I've been bored and I didn't even realize. Okay. Wow, they're tearing holes in my ship. Well, this could actually be the end. Maybe. Could be RIP. This is real bad. Yeah, I think we lost. Damn, guys, so close. Well, that's how it works. I'll play it again tomorrow night. We should not have lost that. I didn't play it the best. Ugh. We got a little overwhelmed on that last phase. Dude, it's nothing. That's FTL. It doesn't suck. I'm kind of glad I lost. Otherwise, it would be too easy, right? What's the fun in playing this game if you win every time? Yeah, it was really hard. But I could have done it better. I was a little overconfident. I let a lot of weapon salvos go. And it's okay, guys. I let a lot of weapon salvos go. Didn't get through the overshield. The overshield popped back up. That was the point at which I was kind of toast. But getting ASB'd right in the drone when I was trying to hull repair up, that sucks. Would have made it otherwise. I will play again tomorrow night at 9. I'm still on 1 of 28. Too bad. Too bad, but I'll be better tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. If you had fun with the stream, please give me a follow. I'll hit it again tomorrow. If you feel like tossing me a buck or two, that's the place you can do it. Thank you very much. Thanks to BentM99. Thanks to Duke Ellington. Thanks to all my friends and family for tuning in. If you had fun, remember, I'll be on again tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. I'll do another full run, and hopefully we'll win. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night.